obviously we have that chamber on Wildre, and you know that was expected. They play chamber every single map, you know, last year like that. And I'm really liking these map picks. You got, it looks like they want to go Omen, obviously a Jet. You want a Jet on Sunset here, maybe a Raze, you know, pro style.
Okay, yeah. I like the Sova Breach though. That's a pretty usual style for this map actually. I like that a lot. The Sova Breach, Raze, Chamber, Omen. Okay. But the difference we have on the side of Ultralight though is they have that Cypher Sentinel. And instead of the Sova, they're using the Gecko. I actually kind of like Ultralight's comp better here, simply because of the Breach Gecko. It's one of my favorites to watch.
And also, they aren't playing a chamber. No hate on the chamber pick, but you know you're removing a role there, and obviously it's fun. You know, it's fun. We all love to see it. But you're moving a vital role. Like you could definitely get a Cypher or a KJ on this map, and you know lock down an entire site with one guy. So. You know, it is kind of a throw pick, but it's also fun. And if he knows what he's doing on there, and, you know, I talked to him, he said he did, it could be a very fun pick. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see that.
No, I totally agree. I think there's a lot of passive info that can be missed with the chamber pick, but I'm going to be honest. I think Rendezvous are a very dynamic team, so I kind of anticipate that they're going to make sure that they kind of remedy the lack of passive info from their Sentinel by taking space on the map, by moving around during the mid-round. And that's the way I know they like to play. And Wild Ray, he's a very dynamic caller too. They're very heavy on their mid-rounding, so I think that that's how they're going to make the chamber work, right, is making sure that any passive info is gained. On the side of Ultralight, though, I mean, the Cypher's good because it's good on B. I mean, we see Cyphers play A as well, but I anticipate, especially, you know, in this elo, we're going to see a lot of B play with the Cypher.
I completely agree with you here. And headed in the first round, I mean, looking at both of these teams here, I think we should see a default here from Ultralight here. That's what I would like to see. Obviously, Chamber over near A with the TP. I think he wants to peek out mid here, get some information. And if you're Rendezvous...
Speaking of mid...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Mid, you know, getting mid on any map is like kind of the big thing. That's what you really want because it gives you a lot of information and a lot of space to work with. So it looks like if you're Rendezvous, you might be going mid here and get some information and then end up B. That's my best guess here.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. You actually took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I think is good on Sunset is that mid control. And it's kind of easy to a degree being able to do it. I think it's easier with Viper. But I mean, both teams with the solo Omen, they're both at the same disadvantage from the double smokes, right?
Yeah.
But looking to hop into this one pretty soon here for the pistol round. Get started nonetheless.
Well, you know, look over towards A here for Ultralight. They obviously have the 3-man setup, you know, kind of like what the Sentinels do, just not the same agents. And, you know, that's kind of a pro style, just not a pro style comp. But, hey, they got the strategies down. And, hey, agents don't really matter in Valorant. It's more about your map knowledge, how you play it. If you watched that one Game Changers match, I forgot who it was, but had 4 duelists, and they came in and they beat the crap out of them. Very impressive game. You know which one I'm talking about, hopefully.
Yep. And, I mean, here we are. The attention's over towards the B side already for the side of Ultralight here. Rendezvous rather gonna go for this recon bolt lineup, and right now, very close approach here. Penguin looking to anchor the site here, and right now the tripwire getting destroyed. So that's how you can already see that prep. They know the Cypher trip, right? Shock bolt comes right on through.
You know, look at this. They're playing really quiet, and we've gotten absolutely no information from both sides. And it looks like Rendezvous might want to call a rotate here. They're going back. Smoke goes down mid, denying information here for Ultralight, and that's really big.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about too, that mid-rounding. You see Wild Ray already moving about the map with that default and calling the lack of sound. Right now, Ultralight not looking to take too much space or do anything too proactive, and Rendezvous are taking advantage of that in this mid-round right now.
Well, I mean, look at how much space they have to work with. Ultralight obviously doesn't want to push up on B. Chamber working over here towards A. We could get contact between him and Omen. This could be big.
Yeah.
And, I think we're going to see a rotate start coming in.
That was enough? That was enough to get all of Ultralight to rotate.
Oh,
right now, B side is so
30
free.
seconds left.
Cover going up.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Rendezvous just looks so good and confident the way that they want to pull the rotations and play the round. And here we are, the read coming through, and right now, this site is Rendezvous' name all over it. Spy cam gonna land on the Elvis on the plant right there, and Penguin getting the peek through the smoke right there, and right now, it's putting Rendezvous at the man disadvantage going into this retake. Dizzy to come out to activate this, and Wild Ray with a trade so far, a 4v2. 3 rather, and there we go. Wild Ray already changing the course of time. Nels with a pick of himself and a second one, and it's just Regento back here with the paranoia towards the site. And that's it.
Wow.
Round 1 for Rendezvous.
What a beautiful round there from Rendezvous. That you know, Chamber pushing over towards A and then forcing the rotate there from Ultralight. Obviously kind of nervous, you know, don't know where they're gonna hit. It was a genius call there from Wild Ray. I really liked it. And they got so much space on B, and it's just like, once you get down a site, it's hard to retake. You know, they got to have an anchor set up here. Even, you know, when you have no information going into that, those type of positions, you just got to be able to, you know, not instant rotate.
Yeah. And the plan here looks the same from Rendezvous. But right now, there's a little more attention towards A right now. You saw the solo Omen last round from Ultralight, but looks like they're looking to get ahead of this one, especially with that one-way.
But look at mid. There's no one mid, and information is fully on Rendezvous' side. Oh, it's going to be that Chamber Omen again. A one-way right there. IGL versus IGL. Smoke goes down. Peeks. Goes down. A beautiful kill there from Renegade. Now we got some contact mid. That could force them to start a fight mid. Obviously, now there's a lot of space A. They don't have to really worry about it as much.
Ooh.
But fighting is going down over near B. Yeah. Pushes on, gets 2 there. No vision. And immediately that gives Rendezvous back numbers. You don't see it. Man, that is what I love about low elo.
Yeah. Such different types of plays here. Unconventional right now. Knights looking to stay ahead of this one right now. Wants to stop Ultralight early, but to back up off that there. The information gained. Aldrone even come here, and right now Rendezvous just aren't budging. They don't even want to give them a chance to come into this retake. And Knights already set to come in there, doing some damage, but he'll back off of the angle right there. And right now, Ultralight looking to make a go of this one. Mosh Pit gonna come through towards back site, but right now, the bomb so low on time right now, and they're just gonna have to go for the damage. Not much can be extracted here. Bonchan gonna go down there through the smoke, and Knights to clean it up. Rendezvous at 2.
And you know, that was expected round win for Rendezvous. You're on your bonus round. You gotta win those. But, you know, for a second there, I thought Ultralight might have prodded through it, especially at the very beginning, that very important chamber kill. Gonna knock out your IGL and gain a ton of map space on that A side. But obviously, that mid control, they have no one fighting for mid. And it's just killing them because they don't know where they're gonna go. It's like they could go anywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm really liking that from Rendezvous.
Yeah. And speaking of that, off of those 2 very slow rounds here, Hydrox, they're looking to make it a fast A hit. I like the switch up already.
Oh, wow.
Presence already coming through right now.
He's already
the shots. Paint Shell's going to come through to deny any early retake positioning, but the exec is here. And right now, the full site positioning. A site with Rendezvous' name all over it right now. And even Foe to get ahead of that one there. Avon looking to extract anything from the CT position, but right now, Eve gonna get that trade onto Wild Ray, but it's still the damage done right now. So hard to get into this one. And so far, this lurk towards main. He's gonna push right through it. The shots are labored. He gets the first, but Eve gonna trade it out. And right now, 1v3, not gonna be able to clean it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rendezvous is ready for this.
Uh-huh.
I am in love with this Rendezvous team already. They have came in ready to play. What a beautiful first 3 rounds there. You're on your bonus and you do that. Like, that tells you a team's good. Their economy is about to skyrocket and snowball out of control here. You know, Ultralight, they gotta win this round, even if they're on a save. Obviously, you see here, Ultralight wants to play mid now. fight and gain some info here and just force them back and give them, you know, a little bit less space to work with. Obviously, some smokes go down, denying more information here. That's what I'm really liking so far this round, but if it does go down there, Jet alone there at mid, obviously going to get out of there. You don't have a rifle.
Yeah.
And now look at that. There's a completely free opening at mid.
Yep. And what I like about the look here from Rendezvous, though, so far this round, Hydrox, is they showed both of their initiators at A. So they're just planting that seed of doubt early in the round for Ultralight. Just trying to show them, oh, this is where the hit is going to come. Because here's where our initiators are. And they got that opening pick. And now they're trying to re-clear towards this B space.
Well, I mean, Ultralight, it's doing well. They aren't necessarily taking any really aggressive fights, only playing for information. So, you know, you're kind of denying them information. They don't know where you are, but it looks like Rendezvous wants to hit B here as Util starts coming in and smokes go down and a rotate begins.
30 seconds.
And this is going to be a scary side push. They're just going to give it completely up here. Not necessarily the smartest choice, but nothing you can really do. You don't have guns, but one goes down. And it's just a 3v5 with no guns and very limited util. Gets him! Important kill right there. And this round is immediately winnable. On 5 HP here. Eevee goes down as he gets cornered. They're getting
around there for nails too. Yeah.
Wow. You just got cornered right there, and you know you kind of get stuck. And man, Rendezvous, they look way better. And it's nothing against Ultralight. It's just, you know, Rendezvous, there's no film on them. And, you know, we said this before the game. They have came ready to play. And, you know, Ultralight, they need to step it up here if they want a chance at going here 2-0. I'm really liking how they're playing here.
And you see how passive that Rendezvous is from Wild Ray here on this round. You see that he knows this early approach is coming from Ultralight. The one-way and even the Dizzy to come through in Wild Ray. Looking to get an opening pick here, and this is where the attention is. Or where he's trying to bring the attention. There's 3 from Ultralight there posted up on the angle. While the rest of his team is trying to make a ruse over at B. The peek comes through, he hits one, and the passive Rendezvous setup is so good from him. And right now, Ultralight, it looks like, see, look at the minimap. You see how they're rotating? They know that the chamber is the lurker. So Ultralight already adapting into this game and understanding how they're playing it.
Beautiful round, but even with that important kill there from Chamber, it's still just a 4v4. Oh, a whiff shot there from Eve. That could have been a big kill there to give them numbers as Sight goes down because of the breach ult.
Yep.
And now you're playing retake again.
And Knights looking to get ahead of this too with the aftershock going in. Hunter's Fury going to come through to get ahead of this one from Ill Vision, but nothing going to be landed. And so far, once again, this retake going to be initiated with the utility. And Knights looking to be back to Sight, but Penguin going to trade him out. And it's just Wild Ray left in the clutch. Yep.
Has the off though.
For the shot here, but Eve's going to land
down.
Wow.
Eve is him. Optif, man. Yeah. The Optif. You gotta love to see it. Wow. Beautiful round there from Ultralight. You know, you get cornered back and forced into a retake. And Rendezvous says, hey, we're not going to give you any momentum here. Calls a timeout. Good timeout there. So here's what we're really seeing. You know, Rendezvous, they had early momentum. In that round, it was a changer. Like, you know, they probably would have won at least 2 to 3 rounds after that is my best guess. But, you know, Rendezvous, they're calling this timeout, trying to, you know, hey, they're getting warm. We're going to stop that. They're going to get cold immediately. I really like that timeout there from Coach.
Yeah, and that's showing how they want to control the tempo into this game. Rendezvous is a very tempo-heavy, you know, team. They rely on that early game momentum moving into it. So I do like this timeout a lot. Even when one round loss, they're not going to tolerate that. So they're going to change up the game plan even more. I think that they were definitely ahead of it at the beginning there because Ultralight were having a hard time kind of reading where they were going to go with it. But right now, it looks like they're catching up. Right now, Hydrox, it looks like Ultralight realized what Rendezvous were doing in these mid-rounds with the Chamber Lurk. You saw the instant rotations there from the other guys, but I don't know.
Well, you know, that's what makes Ultralight so good. Like I said, I've, you know, gotten to speak with them. They are ready to change up their game plan mid-round. And I think if they're able to change it up enough and kind of figure out what Rendezvous is doing here on attack, they could easily get a big game, you know, a big win here. Obviously, they play a little bit more heavy B, and that's what you're seeing here headed into round 6. But never mind, they're playing heavy mid, and once again, mid is just gonna fall. Just a Jet holding there with an op. Scary peek there, goes down. Nels TV, not gonna get anything there. Important pick. Makes it a 4v5 situation here for Rendezvous. Now B-side's kind of isolated.
This round, Wild Ray did invest in the tour de force here. Gonna hit that tripwire, is gonna force him off the angle, but right now, a very awkward mid-round, and they're just looking to win the 1v1 so far. Not a clear game plan yet this round, Hydrox, from Rendezvous.
Well, you know, Ultralight, you expected the momentum to shift after that timeout, but they're doing really well at just reading. And like you said just now, they adapted very quickly to Rendezvous' play style, and it's working really well here. So Rendezvous obviously got to make a change. Chamber lurking over towards B. You got 2 headed A. Gecko's alone on site. It's all quiet on the Western front right now.
30 seconds left.
No noise,
Ooh,
just
what
a
a footstep.
slight footstep.
Yeah.
Could get a rotate in, but nothing comes. And it looks like they want to hit B here. 2 there, holding sight. Oh, who goes down? A big kill there.
Oh, yep.
This is scary. All alone on site. Your teammate is rotating over, but you're gonna have to fight a 1v, you know, maybe 2 or 3. Very scary here. Obviously waiting for
It
them.
looks like they wanted to bait that noise, and that's where the From the Shadows came from. And right now in the 2v4 scenario, it's so awkward for Rendezvous, but so far they are playing around it nice. Right now, Fo gonna be the one in the smoke, but he's got his back turned, and the paranoia comes through and takes him down. Illvision left in a 1v4 here, gonna do the damage he can, dancing around the smoke, fancy with the footwork, and right now the spam comes through, and Eve, 3 on the round and 2nd on the board for Ultralight.
See there? That is good game planning, and that is good adaptation. They are not giving any information, and honestly, if they wouldn't have TP'd right there, I think they might have won that round. It's just you gave them, you know, your chamber pushes up and gets killed, and that makes it a 1v4 situation alone on site, and your obviously your Sova was still rotating, so you know you just couldn't do really anything. Beautiful round there, isolating 1v1s there by Ultralight. And I think we're gonna see something kind of like this again, except Rendezvous changing. It looks like they're doing fast A, but they're gonna go right into a 4-man site. That's scary. Sorry, 3-man. Util goes down 1 way. They're playing quietly, trying not to give any information. Finally starting to go loud here.
And with that dart coming through and the shot on it, they're aware that there are 2 playing towards that A site so far. So you see them changing the game plan over towards mid here. Wild Ray looking to go into this one to get the entry frag, and he does on the Penguin. Gets him while he's trying to back up, and right now, a 4v4 scenario as Eve does get a trade across the map there. The bomb side is Rendezvous.
Man. I mean, it's still a 4v4 game, but sight is on Rendezvous' side here for B. An important pick down mid. Now it's a 3v4 situation, but it is a hard retake, and that's something that Rendezvous has done very well in its whole nights. We're going to see that again right here. Another important kill, and makes it a 2v4 while Dre goes down.
Ooh.
And that's what I'm really liking. A very important ult. Now it's a 3v2. 2v2. Very much winnable. Time running low here. Gonna have to stick. Oh, big kill. Just 1 left. Nels all alone. Goes down. Not enough time.
Nels. There it is.
Wow. What a beautiful round there for Rendezvous. Like I said, it's that site holding. They can hold a site better than any other team I've seen so far while I've been in the league personally. And it has been impressive. It's why they're winning this game by 3 rounds right now, headed into round 8. You know, looking back at that round, we saw some great shots. Ultralight obviously had a chance. You had numbers. It was a 2v4, sorry, 3v4. You had numbers. It's just they couldn't pull through against a dominant site hold here from Rendezvous. Really liking it. Headed into round 8.
Moving into round 8. And right now, some early presence here. Once again, that 1-way coming through. So they're looking to stop any early takes of this choke point right now by Rendezvous. And Ultralight playing cautiously this time. dotting their I's, crossing their T's, and Wild Ray trying to do that same default style right now. And they know if it's the chamber, that's usually not where the numbers are. So they're looking to take that space towards B main. And look at it. Eve posted up with the op. They have all the passive info this round right now, Hydrox.
Well, I mean, there is like really nothing you can do here if you're Rendezvous. You know nothing about where anyone is, and that you know, that TP there gives a lot of information because you know your that chamber's over near B, and that gives you a lot about where they could. Obviously, you see Gecko a little bit more hesitant to rotate towards A though, but they did push up really far. He this scary sight hit. If they hit it fast and hard, jumps out, gets a shot, goes off.
Wait. Oh, he almost had that.
No.
Regentle was looking the other way with the shrouded step, so he made it look like he got out, but here it is. Showstopper gonna come through for Knights, and the hit is here for Rendezvous. There's 2 left in the corner, and Knights with 2, landing the Showstopper, and right now, a 5v3 retake scenario. Penguin behind the smoke here, just waiting for his team to rotate, and right now, not a lot of time. There it is, the trademark gonna confirm the position, and Wild Ray to get the pick, and using the Rendezvous to get out of dodge, and right now, it's a whole wrap here from Rendezvous, and they just don't expect it. They're all there, and ahead of the punch, just taking Ultralight down in a flawless 6th round for Rendezvous.
Well, you know, the mini map says it all, and a good call here from Ultralight calling a timeout, because that round got hurt. You know, you didn't give them any information. You did really well at denying it, but you know, you saw them push up A, and you could see it on the mini map for all you viewers watching at home. They pushed up A right there, and it was just a quick and decisive hit where there wasn't enough time to get anyone rotated. Great hit there from Rendezvous, and I think we should see more stuff like that. And it's a momentum change. They are able to control the momentum of the entire game, the tempo. They can hit you fast and then immediately go slow, and you are not gonna know. And it's just insane to see here, just how dominant they are at that. Obviously, Wild Ray doing a really good job.
Yeah. The calling so far is so dynamic, and you're right, momentum. And right now they have it. I'd be scared if I were Ultralight here. I see why the timeout comes through. They're going to have to play a little more dynamic here. We saw this, Hydrox, in a lot of series before this. We were talking about it in the casting booth, and its teams start to become sitting ducks on this defense half when the attackers are controlling the tempo. And I think right now I'm starting to feel that in Ultralight. They're playing a little more passive in their approach. They're going to have to take some space here. And they're going to have to find out what early round protocols they want to run to shut down the early information gathering by Rendezvous.
If I'm Ultralight, I know this sounds a little bit stupid, but you got to hit them hard. You're heading into round 9. Obviously, a chamber peek out mid.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nels
just
ahead of the one-way there. Going to get the first shot in the wall bang. What a shot from Nels.
No, chamber's on. Oh, goes down mid. Oh, but it's immediately traded. Oh,
the 1v1s across the map. Hydrox, this is a crazy round right now.
So far, yeah, I'm really enjoying this one.
Oh,
look over towards A. We're seeing a little fight. That's a big kill there, though. Really deep. You get a rifle. Now you all 3 have rifles. Very winnable here. Oh, you see that breach pushed up, you know, deep mid here. Oh, big kill there.
Oh,
that was needed. Makes it a 3v3 situation, but Spike is down. And like I said, retaking versus this team is very hard. They've game plan retakes.
Yeah, and speaking of this round, they have the Hunter's Fury to invest. They're repositioning towards main because Rendezvous are comfortable in this right now. Knights looking to disrupt the chaos before the Hunter's Fury comes through, but Regentle gonna punish him on that positioning info. Right now, ahead of this, he's gonna look for the tap on the spike, and the Thrash gonna come through. Such an awkward engagement there, and right now, ooh, the Hunter's Fury gonna come through, but they're pushing the smoke, and it wasn't fast enough. A 3rd round for Ultralight and an awkward one for Rendezvous.
Just a little bit late there on the ult. If he would have been a little bit earlier, he might have gotten it. But obviously, you know, if I were you, I would have played behind that box right there and just ulted them. Obviously, out in the wide open, you could spam him. You can see where it's coming from. Kind of screwed himself over there. Obviously, though, you know, Ultralight, they're ready. They're adapting. And you see, you know, immediately changes in how they play each round compared to Rendezvous here. Game. Head into round 10. Looks like they once again want to play near B, and they do this every round. Breach all alone near A. Could be a 1v3 as a flash. Flashes out. Scary push. Oh no! Oh, a big kill there. Double swung. Oh, I thought he was about to get 2. He was good for 2, but I won't get it.
Now it looks like the take is coming over here towards B. And Ultralight have gotten the information over here towards main, but an uncharacteristic miss by Eve. A second one at that too. The shots are labored, and Rendezvous going to capitalize off that whiff. And right now, a 4v3 in hand. And right now, what I like about this from Rendezvous is they're changing what it looks like. Right now, they know that Ultralight knows where they put their chambers, where the numbers aren't. So they're trying to get nails on the breach to fight those angles. And that's what's nice about it. And it worked for them this round. And that's round number 7 for Rendezvous.
Great rounds. I mean, there's no denying that Rendezvous is the better team mechanically. But we've seen in the 3 rounds that Ultralight has won, they've had to win it for strategy. So we gotta see that. And those shots missed from Eve, you can't miss those against a team like Rendezvous. You will be punished. You know, Wildray should have been down there really early on from Eve, but obviously it's fine. And oh, look at this. We haven't seen this much. It looks like they want to do a hard hit A. Well, obviously a Cypher here for once. You know, weird. Playing kind of quieter. But information will go down. Now you know they're here. Just gotta hit it. They're pushing
right now,
up.
the paint shell's coming through to try to deny that early positioning from Ultralight.
Oh, no.
And
They're
the noise
cornered.
is here for Rendezvous.
They're cornered. They cannot rotate out of this. It would be a scary rotate. There's a Jet right here watching. You go mid and you get screwed. Oh no, Jet has a great kill right here.
Oh! Oh! No!
Eve.
Ouch. That one hurts.
That one hurts a lot, man. That one hurts a lot. That could have been, you know, I mean, hey, at least you got breach low, but now it's a 2v5 situation. You don't have guns. You know, you're just trying to find some kills. If you're Ultralight here, maybe get a rifle and get out of there. Deal some damage. Obviously,
like
you
the
aren't going to
changes,
retake
too.
it. Yeah.
I like the changes, especially early round. You can tell that Rendezvous are trying to string multiple rounds where they have like an A lurk, and they always insert someone different on that A lurk. I noticed before it was Chamber, for a while it was the breach, so it looks like they're going to change that up again. So when they do that multiple rounds in a row, they switch it up, and then what they do is they fast hit A, and I like that. Well,
they did get their one, and they did get a free rifle, so hey, they got something out of this round.
Yeah.
And, you know, like you're saying, it's just the game planning and the way both teams are switching, it's leading to, you know, hey, who can, you know, switch everything up in the millisecond? And this is that type of game, and those are the best games to watch, because you see the, you know, which teams are actually the best here. And so far it looks like Rendezvous, and that's nothing against Ultralight. Like I said, they're playing well. It's just, you know, Rendezvous's playing better. Headed into the last round before halftime, round 12 here.
Let's play.
Chamber pulls out the op. You know, he's really good. He's proven himself with that op today.
Yeah.
Obviously,
And
very hard to
It's
push
a much
mid.
quieter approach. You don't even see anyone towards A this time for Rendezvous.
Well, I mean, look at that. Look at that change. You see the Omen smoke goes down. You have no information mid. Obviously, a Sova drone here trying to get some info. And there's no one mid. There's no one fighting for mid, actually. And it's going to give them a completely free mid.
Oh.
Oh,
But they hear the rotations coming towards A, and they're trying to re-clear this space. They don't have passive info here right now.
Teleport's ready.
It's looking like the attention coming A, and Wild Ray still posted up with this tour de force at mid. Regental on the top part of the box. He's going to spot his feet there.
He lucked out.
Yeah.
He lucked out. Oh, Gecko's
As
all
he
alone
does that,
here.
though, the hit,
Made it.
it's coming towards
They
A
don't
here,
know.
and the paint shells not forcing him off the angle.
They
Flashback
know.
gonna come through, and Knights landing the shot here. And here it is, Rolling Thunder, forcing any positions off the site, the showstopper to come on through from Knights. And right now, it's such a passive approach from Ultralight. They don't even have an option, but Wild Ray, he's aware of this flank from Regental right now. Oh, he's not gonna go for the knife, he'll just shoot him. Wow.
Oh, that's a big kill there. Makes it a 3v4 situation. Still very much winnable here for Ultralight. You just got to play it right. Breach ult goes down.
Ooh.
You
You
hit
see
your
the
own teammate, though.
repositioning's coming through.
Oh no, Wildray has the ult goes down.
Player standing.
1v4. Evo alone. Misses. Oh.
Wow.
What a great half there from Rendezvous.
Switching sides.
But
Such a just
now,
disjointed approach in that retake, though, from Ultralight in that round.
well, I mean, now look at it. Now you get a chance to really prove yourself on attackers.
That works.
And I mean, honestly, you got lucky here. You got 9-3. I know we all know the curse, man. it is very likely that it's a real curse.
It's real.
You know,
it's real, but
it
I
is
don't know this
real,
game.
guys. I don't know. Rendezvous might be ready for it. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, a beautiful half there from Rendezvous. Their ability to hit a site, but then not hit a site. It's like they're calling in rotates and forcing,
Yep.
you know, them to respect everything because they don't know where they're going. And here in round 13, it looks like they want to do a heavy A of VETO going down. Obviously, you know, 2v5 situation. It looks like they're already wanting to yeah, 2 goes on rotate from B. And they kind of give up sight. Not necessarily, you know, the greatest situation here from Rendezvous. Spike's going to go down very quickly.
The take coming here. Already the exec coming through. A very fast take here from Ultralight. And they're looking to take over the tempo of this game right now. But Knights with an opening pick does make that a little more difficult right now. And they're going for a flood retake. Not even letting them plant right now. And here it is. Rendezvous ahead of the punch in a 2v5 scenario now. It's just Bonchan and Regental to do anything that they can into this. The Dizzy to come through and landing on players, but Wild Ray's Headhunter takes them down. And right now, Regental in a 1v5 trying to look for the peak here. And Knight's going to get the jump shots and bait him into the teammates. 3 on the round for Wild Ray and 10 on the board for Rendezvous.
Wow. You know, starting off that round, you know, you really saw the site fall really quickly. Obviously, a timeout goes straight in after that. Man, that was not pretty. You had to win that round here for the 3-9 curse, you know, be real. But, but I mean, that just was not pretty. You know, you get on site and you start planting, but then it was just that immediate flood that they were not expecting. And that's what's making Rendezvous so good. They're just able to get on site almost instantly on that rotate there. And it's working really well for them. And I think if they play every round like that, you know, for the retakes, there is nothing you're going to have to do. You can't do really anything if you're, you know, Ultralight here. Even on attack, I mean, you got to force them to rotate and get sight before they can rotate.
Agreed. And while we have 15 seconds left here, chat, water break. Everybody get some water. Water reminder. There we go. Nice and hydrated here. 5 seconds left on the timeout. I mean,
refreshing.
What a game though.
Yeah, it's definitely been exciting. I mean, both teams are good, and it's just Rendezvous. You got to give some credit to Ultralight. You know, they had no film going into this game.
Yeah.
And that did kind of screw them over. But honestly, they probably weren't trying as hard last week. You know, you're going against Spectrum, not necessarily the highest ranked team. So it looks like, you know, if you're Ultralight, you want to hit fast B here. You're going to run straight into a chamber and Sova. So very scary.
Yeah.
Going to clear everything. They did force here. Very
this is a
strange.
different look from them too. Rendezvous are set up way differently than they were in that pistol round. And you can already see the adaptations coming from them. They just want to be unpredictable in their approach to Ultralight right now. And the exec's going to come through. The Dizzy going to confirm that. Both smokes here on site. And Wild Ray looking to make a go of this one. Headhunter bullet's not going to land there. Eve going to take him down. And right now, 4v5 retake here.
Spike goes down. And now you can just play the spam. You got a Omen. You got your Omen smokes. You can play spam, but a big kill there for Rendezvous. Makes it a 4v4 instead of 4v5. I don't know why he was still playing on site, but hey, it works. Yeah. Oh no, this is not pretty. You're all cornered here, and Yuto goes in.
They're on the spike.
Oh no!
The spike.
The
spam.
Pros do not fade. How do you do?
Wow. No.
He gave up.
So awkward there from Ultralight. I mean, wow. I mean, the pings surely from the dead people got to come through. I know they're saying that in the comms right now, and that's the kind of communication that, you know, brings you over the finish line in rounds like that, and it was missing.
You know, if you're probably Ultralight, your mental's dead right now. Yeah. But it looks like they want to hit fast A here. And honestly, you probably do need to hit fast and just get info as quick as possible. You don't have guns though, so it's kind of tricky. Oh, Chambers pushed up here with his pistol here. Oh, the whiff. Oh, I could have gotten a big kill there. And, you know, you only got one on site now. I think they're going to call for a rotate. Oh, no one's on site. They're playing a retake. Very strange here for their bonus.
No vision.
Oh, Billy's getting a big kill there from Eve. Great shots.
Yeah.
The massive kill. Then immediately you see that rotate start coming in. They have a completely clear sight, but they just don't know. As the hit begins here. And boom, just like that, you have sight. Good hit there, but obviously you gotta worry about that rotate. Another big kill there, makes it a 3v5 situation. And now you know you're playing a hard retake, but an important kill there for the smoke. Sorry, not for the smoke, and not talk right. Oh no! What do you do? What is this?
I mean, Nell's masterclass on the shots there with the bulldog.
Wow. I'm in just awe. I am in awe.
But ULTRALIGHT got both first opening picks. What happened?
I honestly could not tell you. That round was chaotic. But Rendezvous, they're able to bring in, like, they're chaotic, man. They have been chaotic all game. And it is what is making them win. And, you know, you talked about the rank difference at the beginning, and maybe it does matter. You know, maybe rank is everything.
Yeah.
Obviously,
here.
You're in match point here, and you don't want to get 3-12, you know, on your first map. Bad for mental. Looks like they want to hit B here. Playing kind of quiet. Really like that. Obviously, a lot of A information here. Arrays pushed up D. Nice. And that gives them a lot of information and a lot of space to work with. Now you're, you know, kind of expecting them over towards B. Oh, misses the op. It could have been a big kill right there.
Oh, he's getting back into it, though. Still on site here, Wild Ray. No rendezvous available, so you can't TP to safety out of this one. And the shot does come through. The spy cam to land, and right now Penguin landing the spy cam, trying to get through with the gun. And he's gonna get the shot there, but the headhunter comes through to get the peek. And Havan trading him down. What a round so far. There's bloodshed on the site here. Oh, but Havan spotting Foe in the corner there. Gonna force him off the angle, but Bonchan gonna clap back here in ill vision. Caught with the recon bolt. Oh, but he gets the trade. What in the world is going on?
It's alone.
Wow. Havan looking to come into this one. Aldron's gonna come through. Spike is down. Doesn't land. And they're looking to reposition off that paranoia here. Right now, a tall task at hand for Havan.
And there it is.
Forces the 1v1 there, but it's a win for Rendezvous on this map 1. Wow.
Wow. A complete domination. And they tore them up. They tore ULTRALIGHT up this game, and it was a very, very dominant performance here. In the first map, you know, their season opener. Obviously, nice 16-9. Insane game along with, you know, Wild Ray 17-8. Obviously, they just dominated the board here in terms of kills, and there was like nothing they could really do. Only one player, you know, on ULTRALIGHT went positive, and that was Eve. So they definitely got to step up here in map 2. If you want, you know, play Ascent.
I think there's a lot of players there on ULTRALIGHT that were having a hard time getting into it there. And I think that in itself might be what's indicative of how they performed as a team there. I don't think it's just everything about prep too. I mean, a lot of 1v1s were being lost as well. We had rounds there where ULTRALIGHT had plenty of scenarios that they could have gotten picks onto Rendezvous, especially on Rendezvous' attack half. And I think that they just weren't ahead of the punch with the mechanics.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you gotta be, you know, fair to ULTRALIGHT. They are playing against a team that's higher ranked, but you cannot lose those 1v1s, even if they're higher ranked. There are some excuses. They are higher ranked, but you just cannot lose those. And you know, you can't come in being like, oh, they're higher ranked than us. Of course they're gonna beat us. That's what's gonna make you lose. You gotta come in every single game and be like, hey, I'm gonna win this. It doesn't matter how hard. I'm gonna win this. And you know, it seems like might be a little bit worried about ranks. And that's what, you know, led them to miss a lot of shots or nervous. And, you know,
100%.
ULTRALIGHT, you know, they said, hey, we aren't really nervous, but, you know, hey, looks like they are. They got to shake out these nerves this second map, you know. Think about, hey, this is how we want to play. This is where we want to hit. And they got to, you know, be able to game plan, because Rendezvous obviously playing more like a pro team. And even, you know, I think their team is probably the funniest team in the league. You know, you got a chamber every single game.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, the one trick is working. The one trick is working, and you know, it's kind of embarrassing for Ultralight here, but hey, it works. It works. Good job
Well said.
by Rendezvous.
Well said there. And speaking of shaking off the nerves, we're going to give Ultralight a chance to shake off those nerves with a 5-minute intermission. We'll be back with map 2. Yep.
Obviously, I think we're going to see some pro comps here, specifically from Ultralight, obviously not from Rendezvous. They're always going to have, you know, a slightly different style from a pro style with that chamber there. And I'm still...
What intrigues me, though, this is the same comp that they just ran on Sunset for Rendezvous. Same exact comp.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, over there on Ultralight, you know, you got pretty much the same thing going on, except you replace your Cypher with a KJ, which is understandable. KJ is good on most maps over Cypher, just, you know, not Sunset.
Yeah.
I like the picks here. You know, they're standard. They're what you want. And hey,
100%.
I think I know exactly how we're going to see the battle for A, because let's be honest here. If you know anything about Valorant, you should know about how you attack A. And, you know, usually you're going to have 3 people over there towards A on attack, and you're pushing up aggressively. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do here. They're a very pro-style team, and that's what I really like about them.
Yeah.
And even
before
with
we got
chamber.
into the...
Yeah.
And
Keep
before
going.
we get into this, I just wanted to note real quick, actually, with the comps, one thing I actually like about the fact that these comps are so actually everything is exactly the same, except they have a Killjoy instead of Cypher on the side of Ultralight, which makes sense on Lotus. Killjoy, she kind of dominates this map as a Sentinel. What I like about that is they've also kept all the players in the same role. So they're playing to the comfort that they're playing on each other map, right? They're keeping the roles, you know, congruent across the maps, and I think that's a really good thing, especially in the low elo space, because it kind of keeps you dialed into the style and what's expected of you around your team, you know?
Yeah, I completely feel you. I'm honestly just want to see how each one of these teams are going to play. Obviously, we see this is kind of weird here from Rendezvous. They are not playing towards A like you would think they are, just a chamber alone. And it looks like everyone wants to fight for C here. You know, both teams got 4 on site. So you can obviously see a big fight here for Mount. And I think it's going to go over towards Rendezvous. Obviously, defenders usually have advantage when it comes to taking, to fighting for that kind of stuff. So we'll see.
Yep. And I mean, as the clock counts down here, I mean, I'm excited for this because look, Hydrox, look at the map. It's already a fight, an early fight. Both teams, both Sentinels are over at A, but everybody else is at C. Oh my goodness, getting into the second map here. Already an exciting setup ready to go. You see the fault line is ready for Mount here, and they're looking to deny this space very early on the side of Rendezvous, and the game plan is here. They have a read on this right now. There are 4 here already. Paint Shell is going to come through to deny the push momentarily, and that should give them the information that they know the numbers are here. Because if that's the duelist, there's got to be at least one more there.
Oh, do you see
him
from chamber?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to clear him. I don't think they expect this.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if they clear him. Jet will clear him. Whoa!
What?
Yo!
That's
What
an
a
I call that
shot!
a one. I call that a 100 Thieves Asana shot. Only Asana can hit those shots. Oh my goodness.
Jet is feeling herself right now.
Ooh.
Oh, ready for 2.
Oh my goodness, and this map is already so exciting. What in the world? Retake scenario here. It's a 5v3 though. The advantage is on the side of Ultralight Eve with both opening picks. Lucky ones at that, but look at this flank from Regental. Right now, gonna go up huge. He gets the information towards the drop back site, and all his team needs to do is stay alive here. And right now, Regental coming into this. Shot's gonna be labored a little bit, but Dizzy lands, and that's the shot for him. Ill Vision back over here towards the drop. He spots his head, throws the dark cover to just deny the information early on, and he'll just play with his team here. What a round there by Ultralight. That's a beautiful pistol. Wow.
Wow. Beautiful round there from Ultralight. And they came in. Hey, they definitely shake them there. They are ready for Rendezvous here on Lotus. Wow. What a first round to kick it off. Obviously, you know, we got to compliment Eve, because if it wasn't for those, you know, first of all, a lucky shot there from Eve to get that kill on Chamber, and then a few good shots there on Breach, they probably wouldn't have been in the situation. You know, Eve gave them quick numbers right there, and that's big. Now it looks like they want to hit B, and there's no one on B. That could be big. Obviously, they're pushing it. Yeah, you see that push up A right there. And look, B is completely clear. A sight will go down.
And they're so good at this too. Ultralight know how to take the tempo early game with Lotus, and we saw that in their game versus Spectrum. And so far, they're very convincing in these early rounds. And we're already in a retake scenario. All they had to do was walk up here. Looking to get activated in this one right now. Flashpoint in hand for Nels. And here it is. The countdown going to come from the team.
All quiet on the rest of the front.
Yep. Smoke. Re-smoke going to come out towards main. And right now, the site is in full control of Rendezvous. And they're playing more passive on the angle. Regental going to take one down, but Nels to get the trade. And Eve. And there it is. Rifle in hand. It's dangerous. And right now, they're looking to get the spike, but Nels going to try to push it there. And Pango with one of his own. And the stun comes through. And Eve with 3 on the round. And 2 for Ultralight in this map.
Eve is already at 5 kills. Wow, what a start there from Eve.
That range paid off. That range during that timeout played off.
Well, obviously stopped whiffing shots and is now locked in. Eve is feeling herself, and that's a great sign, you know, for any team to have your duelists on attackers just feeling themselves here. Obviously, they want to hit C. Rendezvous playing their traditional setup, where you're going to hit A quickly, no one on B. Mount is being fought for while Dre's he's out.
Oof. I like that early control, though. Throwing that Dizzy up high and letting Regental use the Shrouded Step to get that verticality forces him off the angle with the Rendezvous, but right now, there's 2 posted up here. So quiet towards the approach. And there it is. The entry going to come through, and right now, Eve out onto the site. Sight coming through right now, and Havan gonna get the entry here though, and Eve, he's flashed, but Illvision is so good at supporting his teammate there. And right now, Foe looking to be on the angle. They're not gonna deny the plant here, and Foe getting ahead of it. He does get the kill, and right now, Regental towards main, and that's just a quick retake for Rendezvous. What a clapback.
Wow. Hey, I mean, it's okay if you're Ultralight. You know, you were on a bonus round. You're okay with that. But man, what a retake there. You didn't have numbers. And obviously, Ultralight looks really good. Like, really good on those retakes. Sorry, I'm taking the sites. But Rendezvous, they locked in. They finally retook the site here, making it 2-1. So now this round, it could go either way. It's the first full rifle round of the half. So.
Yep.
Chambers just going to play with his headhunter. Which you see him do that a lot.
And I like already in this game, he is switching his positionings almost every round. You saw him towards A on pistol. You saw him on C last time, and now he's on B and lands the headhunter on the Eve, and they weren't expecting the off angle. And there it is, man advantage already for the side of Rendezvous. Plant gonna come through, and right now, Lil Bro with the bomb down there, but Nails with 2 of his own.
Oh my gosh!
Pushing through the smoke, Alarmbot gonna take him down, but oh my goodness, only 2 left for Ultralight. They're desperately going for the kills here. And they're just landing on the side of the flame, but Regental with 2 of his own, using the Shrouded Step to cause any sort of chaos there. They're on the bomb, and he doesn't have time. Wow.
Regental? Wow. He almost brought it back in. He almost pulled it back in there with 2 there near the end of the round. If he would have gotten that kill on Sova, he might actually have won that. And it would have been a crazy clutch to post, you know, tell all your friends about. Hey, I have a clutch. You don't. You know, a great round there. Once again from Rendezvous. A beautiful kill there at the very beginning from Wildre that really set a tone for the round. And, you know, you're without your star duelist now. You just couldn't really do much. Now you're on a save here. And they look like they want to fight for A. This is going to be very dangerous. Obviously, you do have a jet. Oh, no, the off. Very scary. What? Did that blinded? What a shot! And they still want to fight for A.
Yep.
That's the next Tobey Maguire right there.
Yep.
And, I mean, it looks like they still want to look A. It's scary because you know everyone's right there. They know you're there.
Yeah. Dizzy forcing Knights off that angle though, and there it is, the room to go through, denying Lil Bro any entry onto the site. The flash coming through. The support, they can't kill him right now. How is he alive? Knights, he's just here and his team is here to support him. He has done his job this round. He's done everything he needed, but the spray transfer from Nels with 3 on the round and a flawless for Rendezvous. What a round. Whew.
Wow. And you know, we talked about the nerves.
Nelzinho television. Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
Wow. Man, I'm
like
all
that.
I can say is wow.
He's him.
You know, Eve, they started off this game hot here, and they've been really good at containing Eve, you know, early on, and that's what you really want. Obviously, Nels stealing himself after that round. Beautiful spray transfer to secure a great round there, getting 3 himself. Now, if you're Ultralight, you got to be kind of afraid. You know, you hit the game really hard. You hit, you know, your feet are moving fast. You're running. You're sprinting. You're Usain Bolt. But obviously, they've, you know, put a brick wall kind of in front of you, and they really need to, like, you know, grab a hammer and just, like, pound at it. You know, break it through. But it's going to be hard just because they have such a strong foundation here. Hopefully, you like the analogy. It doesn't really make sense, but
that was a great analogy, actually. I'm weird enough to understand those, and they're grazing the surface here, as you said. It's they're gonna need to, and I like that timeout too, Hydrox, because they don't want Rendezvous to run away with this one, because you know what Rendezvous look like when they have momentum, and they're looking to stop that early. I love this. Yeah.
Well, it looks like they want to play you towards, you know, BC, and you could get B really quickly here. It's just very dangerous because you get by 3 sides. You know, not necessarily the greatest here. Obviously, they're pushing up Mound, kind of like you would on A, and then immediately backing off. It looks like they want to hit B here. Eve slowly pushing up. Making me unbox. Yep, they definitely want to hit here, but it's going to be a hard hit. 2 on site. Actually, 4 watching site.
Wait.
Oh no. Badre.
Look at what they're about to do.
Oh. Big kill there. And now
I saw the door getting ready to be opened.
Very, very scary pushing under this site. Everyone's already there. Spike will go down, though. And now, if you're Rendezvous, you're playing a hard retake, but you do have a good op. And, you know, they are kind of pinned by a big kill there.
Yeah.
On Eve
Foe
goes
gonna
down.
Open that one up. Almost caught out with the double cover there, but Wild Ray landing one of his own. And Foe still on the site here, causing a nuisance. Just headshots left and right. Nail Vision gonna follow it up, and what a fast retake there from Rendezvous.
Wow. It doesn't matter if you get site versus Rendezvous. Every round is winnable. Rendezvous is looking amazing. And you got to lock back in if you're Ultralight.
Yep.
You know, you played great those first 2 rounds. Can we copy it? You know, can we copy it? Got to think about that. So, obviously, whatever they're doing those first 2 rounds, it's not working. Got a game plan. Maybe try and force a rotation out. There, they force that rotation towards. If they could, they would have won that match. That's, you know, just to do. Now look at this. They're defaulting here.
Yeah, this default, it's a different look here. This time from Ultralight. And moving into this one, it looks like another switch up from Rendezvous again. Both teams are so dynamic, Hydrox, so far in this game. And you love to see it because it's making them all think at all times during this. And that's how Lotus is, too. I feel like Lotus is designed to make you play that way as well. With the 3 bomb sites and the way that the lanes are designed. You have to be dynamic. You have to be on your toes.
And there's a big kill there to start off the round. You know, kind of a large kill there for their Senti. As they're going to start rotating back over. It looks like they want to hit A. Just Knights left on site. But if anyone can site and lock it down, it's Knights. That's some amazing aim. But you are stuck. The spike will go down. It's planted for 3. Very scary.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at that chamber. It looks like they want to go flank.
We have a Hunter's Fury in the hands of Rendezvous. They might use the Hunter's Fury on everybody in that tree room. And I'm looking for it to come through the paint shells. And Knights looking to flash into the angle right now. Dizzy forcing him out there, but the Thrash to come through. He gets ahead of it. The Paranoia lands on the 1, but the Thrash hitting onto Foe here. And right now, the stall utility is just so damn good on the side of Ultralight. 4-2, and right now they're looking to change the course. But Wild Ray with kills of his own. Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautiful shot there.
Yeah. So close.
Wow. Great. What? I'm impressed by that round. That is exactly what you wanted to see. They got, you know, Knights alone on site, and that's very scary, and they, you know, planted for tree. And then, obviously, like you said, that spam util aren't going to push versus. Beautiful round there. I know I said beautiful a lot, but every round has been beautiful in both games. You know, very well executed by both teams. I headed it here into round 8. Obviously trying to play from Philly. It was alone on site, but an instant rotate in. Looks like 2 are rotating. The Mountain is already in control of Ultralight here.
Oh, but the lockdown going to come through, forcing this positioning off the site. And Rendezvous, they're going to have to play for the retake this round. 5 people over here towards C-Main and Knights.
Oh,
yeah, he wanted to be ahead of it there. Oh.
Nope. I thought the knife was about to come in.
Me too. Oh, but now's very quick rolling thunder onto the site here, and that takes the spike down. Right now, it's not planted, and they have to deal with the retaking team here. But Eve with 3 on the round right now. Yeah, Hunter's Fury to come through. Knights or Ill Vision all by himself there, but Havan gonna get ahead of it there, and a flawless for Ultralight.
Wow. Hey, I gotta compliment Eve again. They're feeling themselves again. That's what they got 3 right there. Some nice shots if you were watching her. I don't know if you were, but wow, good aim, good aim. And you know, like we said, the momentum, it's just changed. If we're looking here, they've won 2 in a row now, and this can just go back and forth. Who's gonna win? You know, each round, each and every round. That's, you know, those are the best games. Let's be honest. Those are the best games where they're just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. And once again, they're looking to get ahead of this one. Wild Ray investing into the Tour de Force here, but the Dizzy is going to confirm the presence there, and even the updraft, but a dry peek from Bonchan going to get punished there. And look, they're already taking the space. Rendezvous saw the numbers at C, so they're taking a lobby here, but the fight is being won by Ultralight, so they're going to have to back off this.
Hey, at least you know where Ultralight is and where they're heading. Gives you a lot of information.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to, you know, play off of this if you're Ultralight. You're kind of cornered.
Yeah.
Oh, very important kill there. Nels goes down.
Oh, Foe.
Foe goes down too. But they're trading, and now this is a 3v2 situation. Very winnable here for Rendezvous as the rotate comes in. Chamber Sova alone on site, just kind of being back, not wanting to peek anything. So probably a little bit of
vision.
Oh no. Oh no.
There it is.
No
Spike
teammates
down.
watching. This is scary.
Yeah.
You don't have Spike, and they have an operator. So,
no way.
That's one.
Ill Vision has single-handedly turned this round around. The Aftershock gonna try to force him off the position there, but Ill Vision was able to get it on that swing, and Wild Ray finishing with the Tour de Force. Wow.
You know, and that round honestly probably should have been won. You got kind of screwed over there with the jet planting.
Yep.
Very sad. Ill Vision just kind of like staring him down right there, if you remember. You know, hey, what's up, man? And shot him. So, still a great round there from Ultralight. M1. Obviously, it looks like they want to play heavy A. And then, ooh, it looks like they want to go mid, actually. They're headed B. I was wrong right there. Sorry, my bad. Down.
And right now, it looks like Rendezvous are playing a little more repetitive around this, not making as many changes in these rounds. You see Wild Ray posted up with the op again towards C, but the hit is coming over here towards B, and the showstopper out for Knights here. Gonna look to land it on the Eve there, and does the damage, but the updraft does mitigate some of it, but the Aftershock gonna take him down before he can even reposition. And right now, Foe buys Lonesome on the site, waiting for his team to rotate. The shots are labored, and he doesn't hit them. And there it is.
Oh, no,
the spike is down on the site.
I honestly don't know what's happening. This is crazy. Look at the map. Nobody knows where anyone is, and it's chaos this round. This is what I love about the VLE. It's these chaotic rounds. This is, you know, what makes it so much fun to watch. Look at Eve there, right behind him, has a free kill, and that will secure the round. And look at this. They're going back to back to back.
We doing this or what?
Oh my goodness, but if you look at where all the kills were that game, it was just a battlefield on B right there. And the rotating doors, Wild Ray just on C with the op, denying them to even go through it. You saw Bonchan wiggling for like 30 business days there. Just wow. It was a nice hold from them, but Ultralight with the picks at the end of the day. Well played. Much closer game.
And this is exactly, you know, what Ultralight need. They need a close game where, you know, hey, they're playing competitive. Got to be a brush air. Obviously, they already have big game there. Down to 9 information right here. They don't really care. Oh, not pretty here. Kind of forcing them back.
Yep.
Very scary.
Aftershock.
Scary push. Jed
There it
dash
is.
on the
Eve
site.
entering onto the site here, but right now the numbers are not here for Rendezvous, but they do take down the wingman, and they're looking to play very patiently around this one. They're looking to corner onto this one, and they are not going to let them plant. They're already ahead of the punch right now. The paranoia going to come through, but the dink onto Foe makes this so much harder for him to get into this. And Nels with another flashpoint to follow it up, to just deny this plant right now. And Rendezvous are not budging on this site. Scan going to come through. The fault line still denying the plant right now in the mosh pit.
Quiet, man.
Nels looking for an opening engagement. And there it is, the plant finally coming through. Nels coming around on the angle.
Planted.
Oh,
Here
we're gonna
it
go
is.
get the thing right there. Oh my gosh, numbers are in sight. And Chambers on the other side of the map. Nice, obviously behind right here. Just trying to find anything, you know, maybe 1 or 2 kills right here. Bring it back in, but it's gonna be hard versus a team, versus this team right here. And it all
This
goes
rotation
quiet.
took too long.
Finally, some shots going off right there. It's just completely quiet.
Standing.
Finally, Renegal with 3 this round, a quiet 3K. Renegal and a big kill right there on Knights, and it will give them their first lead since that.
Last round before the switch.
So, and they're obviously going to call the night timeout here. You know, kind of scared. You know, you weren't expecting Ultralight. I don't think they could like come in here this ready.
Yeah.
It's been very impressive what they've been able to do. Obviously, we got to credit Eve. They've been doing really good entry. That silent 3K there on this round definitely helped secure this round. So definitely a really good half so far. Could go up 7-5, which was massive versus a team like. And, you know, this is an attack sided map, attacker sided.
Yeah.
Especially in this elo. Well, I mean, hey, like you said last game, water break, no. And I need some water.
Hydrate up.
Looking here.
All right. Back into the action.
I think me and you have, you know, the same ideas. Like, this game has just been back and forth and back and forth. And right now it looks like Ultralight just has slightly more momentum. That's what's, you know, gotten them to win, what, 2 in a row now? Yeah, 2 in a row here. Going up 3 rounds in a row right before halftime would be massive. It looks like they obviously always are fighting for main, but they're defaulting here. Pushing up or towards C here. Looks go down. Obviously, that's going to draw a thing. Hey, hitting here. And it does. It draws off enough. There's 3 now. Up, no Knights. A lot of information here, but doesn't peak. They're going to go right back into that default. I have a here. Almost 2 over. Never mind. Look at that. It's a beautiful read from Wadre.
Yep. This positioning, he has the rendezvous set up, so he's confident to stay on this angle right now. But the paranoia coming through onto the site right now is going to confirm the presence here in Wild Ray. Still posted, but it looks like Rendezvous are very aware of this presence here, and they're not even going to let them on the site. They're going to deny it again, just like they did last round. And with that from the shadows, that gives them the information that they're all tree here, so they're looking to change things up. And this is what we usually see from Ultralight. Is usually they like to get those rotations to come through and leave one inserted, but 3 kills come out on the side. of
Spike
Rendezvous.
down
Make it
A.
4. And it just
Eve is all
leaves
alone.
Eve in a very hard position here. And right now, trade gonna come through from Knights and a 6-6 half. Ending with the flawless for Rendezvous.
Switching sides.
Beautiful round there once again from Rendezvous. You know, you kind of isolated them. You gave them no time to rotate. Obviously, a late hit there. You know,
Yep.
what? There was like 50 seconds left, which, you know, that's kind of rare from this ultralight team. They've been hitting hard every. Decided to play a little bit more quieter here going into half. So, you know, hey, it's 6-6. Hey, that's what you want. That's a good half there from ultralight. Now you just got to play a good defense here. Looks like they're going, you know, that heavy A strategy. And, you know, Rendezvous is already prepared to take Mound. Attack goes in. Wadre just gets out of there. He says, "Nah, I'm done with that." Trying to regroup with his team. Look at that.
Here it
There
is,
you
a full
go.
C-take. But this is where the Killjoy utility is at, so it looks like Penguin looking to try to do the damage here. And right now, Knights looking to get ahead of this one towards Waterfall and does take down Regental. So that smoke's gone on the side of Ultralight, a very key piece of utility going into their retakes. And it's already not looking too good for them. Paint shells gonna be in hand, deny any sort of pushes here, but they know the KJ utility was here. So surely they're sniffing out that Penguin's positioning has got to be somewhat close. And there it is, the paint shells to try to figure it out. And Knight still posted up on that box. He's so low, and there's not much he's going to be able to do. But they're clearing this flank, but Eve gets 2 already on this flank. And Illvision
Oh my
with
gosh.
delivered shots, and 3 on the round for Eve here. And this just made it so much more possible. They said, screw the smokes. We don't need them. We'll take the retake, and Eve can just shoot. And 7 on the board for Ultralight.
Look at that. Wow.
You're not being shot at. You're doing something wrong.
Eve is feeling herself, by the way. They're still feeling themselves. Top fragging this game, 14-8-1. Very impressive first half, and looks like she wants to keep that up on defenders. Amazing retake there. And they're looking like Rendezvous did last game, and hey, that's really good.
Yeah. And a quick shout out to Wildray as well. On the top of the leaderboard for his team while IGLing. Looking really good in this series. And there it is. As I say that, just a beautiful shot with the Headhunter to open up the round. Rendezvous feeling it, but Ultralight, they're clapping back in these rounds, and it's making it really hard to stay ahead of this one. A much closer affair on this one. Paint shells forcing Regental off the angle. Dark cover going to come through, but once again, you see Knights pushing the extremity, and he knows. That's why he's spamming the smoke here. And they're going to keep the sight hold here. And right now, as this dark cover fades, you're going to see this engagement open up right now. And the engagement goes through. He tries the blast pack to get ahead of the smoke fading, but it doesn't work out. And right now, the kill is coming across the board on the side of Ultralight. And Nels left by his lonesome in 1v3. And there's the utility to get Regental off the bomb, possibly, but it's too short. Does not land. The triple classic does come through. Damage is going to be done, but right now, the round is won from Ultralight.
Wow.
So, do we miss
Ultralight.
it? Double down? Let's go.
They are now up 6-8, and that's really good here. You got a good lead. Just want to keep up that momentum here. You're honestly probably gonna lose this round. But it's fine. Doing well. Just keep it up. You know, if you lose this round and then you win the next, that gives you what, a 9-7 lead. And hey, if they win this round, that's 9-6. That's even better. So let's see what they do here. Obviously, playing heavy towards A is Rendezvous. I kind of like that, personally.
Yeah, this is a similar look we had on Sunset, actually. The Chamber kind of lurking and sending the rest of his teammates to take the space onto the other sites. And right now, they're dotting their I's and crossing their T's, as you can see with that paint shell, trying to get any sort of, sneaky positionings over there. But right now, the full hit is over here towards A. Not even needing to clear main because they know the presence is usually towards the site here. Bomb gonna go down, and already Ultralight in a retake scenario, but they've been so good at it. I feel like it's not even a worry. But Knights, once again, pushed up aggro in the smoke, and they know this is how he likes to play. But Bonchan, he doesn't check it that time, and it's a 4v4 on the clock here. Much even affair. And another push here. Knights landing one on the Havan. and just moving around. Fancy with the footwork with the blast packs. Coming onto the site, just causing a nuisance. Paint Shell's going to come through. Regental not confirming the kill. And
One
Penguin,
enemy
damage
remaining.
is done. And right now, Wild Ray pushing the back of the site. Recon Bolt not going to scan him there, but they know the positioning. They're just going to spam him down. Oh, wait a minute.
No time. But
Oh, he doesn't
what
have
a
time. No
shot!
time. Yeah. I like the way he forced those fights, too. That dark cover, I don't know if it was his or the other team's, but that dark cover created the opening for him to be able to force that fight there and to get the awkward timing with the shots.
You know, if he had a little bit more time, he honestly probably could have won that and made it a big, you know, round win right there on your save. But, you know, hey, good job by Rendezvous. Claps to them. Great job on taking that site and then holding it. And even when, you know, it gets hard because this Ultralight team, they're obviously very good at holding here. And obviously, they want to hit B here. They like that. Both teams have really liked to hit B. And obviously, Optif right there. Eve already with her kill. Oh, gets two.
The reposition, they don't expect it. Eve getting the opening pick towards A and is already here for the contact play up at B. What a nice adaptation here by Ultralight. So far, so unpredictable for the side of Rendezvous. And they're just grasping at any information that they have right now. And the only thing not clear really is C. And they're looking to do that right now with ill vision and foe.
Here.
Turret, spot them out.
This is going to be a hard hit here for Rendezvous. You only have 3 guys. You know, they could play 2 on each one of the sites. Besides from B, you can play 1. You know, not really fair for them. Obviously, you have an op now on C. A very scary push here. You know, they don't really have time to rotate here. B.
Wait.
30 seconds.
Gonna miss it. Just saw his head.
There's 25 seconds left on the round. They're going to have to push onto site here. Nothing else you really can do. We're going to go get some information right there. It's 12 seconds.
Shots.
I don't think they have time.
Oh,
They don't have time.
Remaining.
yeah. I mean,
That's what you like to see.
Ultralight looked so good in that round, and I want to shout out to what they did there with Eve, with the operator. Gets the opening pick at A onto the chamber lurker, goes towards B and gets a kill on the contact play, and then is already C, ready for them to re-clear that with an op posted angle. They're making good use of this weapon right now, and it looks so damn good on their side. And Rendezvous are going to have to think about how they want to play around this. They can't be as contact heavy. They're going to have to use a little more util to clear these spaces and deny these deep sight lines that the Jet is able to get. And as I say that, once again, Eve posted up on this mound position. But it looks like they're dotting their I's here. And here it is. Can they cross the T's? The Owl drone does come through when the fault line hits, but Eve forced off the angle, looking to reposition onto the site here for another opening shot.
Oh,
Sees him there towards mound. And there it is. Showstopper going to come right on through. And Eve caught out there. And Knights with a nice entry. Rendezvous. As I said it, they fixed it. That's what they needed to open it up better there. But Regenzo with the positioning. Going to punish Wild Ray there. Ouch.
I mean, hey, look right here. Knights almost got a big kill right there. When we give them numbers. Obviously, probably trying to look for a rifle here. You know, you don't have guns. It's going to be really hard, especially...
Oh, Hydrox. They have Thrash.
Oh, no.
Is Thrash going into this? They know the close range weapons are there. Lands there onto Knights, and right now forces him off of the site. And Havan with another trade there in Penguin.
Knows all along.
Right now, a piece of the pie for all of Ultralight. Penguin with 3 on the round, and a nice round once again from Ultralight.
7 to 10. That's exactly what you need here going into this round. And you needed something like this where you take that right after half, take a big lead here. Obviously, they've won 2 in a row now. And, you know, if it keeps on going like it's going, you know, hey, Rendezvous is going to win 1. Rendezvous is going to win 1. They're going to win 2. If we keep up the trend that we're doing right now. And that's what it's been like for, you know, a little while now. Been very good here from both sides. But obviously, you know, Ultralight, they came in prepared for this. Very well played here so far.
And once again, an early positioning here for Eve to try to get the opening shot, but the Aldrone going to force her off the angle. But this time, ooh, the stun going to come through.
Ooh, gets away out of there.
Yeah, Bonchan so good with the support there, understanding that they're looking to collapse on wherever this op is. And Rendezvous are looking really good in terms of their adaptations around these angles, but it wasn't enough. Ultralight are ahead of the punch.
I mean, hey, it just got really quiet. I mean, you can hear some slight footsteps, but there it is. Pick right there. Madre. Takes it back to that 4v4 that you really need. They're pushed up deep A, and they can't, but they will rotate. They go B, walk right into an op. And another kill there makes it a 3v4. Now you have an A control. They will hit A. Get a big one.
Yep.
Good kill right there. Brings it back to a 3v3. Very winnable. Hey, we don't know where that chamber is. Oh,
Just
look at
can't
that.
walk into angles though like that. They know Eve repositions so often.
I know you're seeing this chamber right now. Completely behind, but Eve knows. Does Eve know? Eve with the whiff!
Oh.
Oh no, Eve! Would have been
they're on the
massive
spike.
here.
Gonna have to go
But he
through and
knows.
confirm this one right now.
Oh,
Not
another
fast
big kill there.
enough. Almost.
Ah,
Yeah.
Eve with 2 there.
That's an
Also, can we
awkward
talk
one.
about that whiff? Can we talk about the whiff? Come on,
I
Eve.
mean, that's all right. We didn't see it, Eve. All good.
It never
We had our
happened.
monitors off.
But, you know, locking back in on this game, you are now up at 7-11. By the way, very, very cool. I love 7-Eleven. Very gas station. Up 7-11 here. And, you know, that's big, especially compared to the last game where you were down almost the entire game. No, the entire game. So, obviously really good here. Good lead. Oh, we're about to see an op battle. Oh, Madre. Op dip right there.
There he is.
They've been going back and forth all day so far. Very eventful.
Yep.
And they will be hitting C here. Sight's already fallen. I know you, if you're Ultralight here, not what you want. Oh, what are you thinking here? What are you thinking here,
I don't know.
Robbie?
Penguin, he's not playing the site, but he's trying to play around these angles. He knows Knights gets aggressive every single time they get the site control. But this time it's Nell's going to try to follow through. 1v1 here with Penguin. Shots going through the boxes there, but right now they're just juggling the positioning, and Knights is going to get it while he's blind. And a teammate here to support him. But the counter paranoia comes through in a great stun, but not going to capitalize off it because Kavan gets hit by the same utility. And right now, the attention coming towards the site, and Knights still winning that fight. They're just so annoying when they take the site. They just push forward. And even though it wasn't working in those other rounds, it did this round. And I like that Rendezvous tried to stop the retake before it even comes in. And this round is one of the many that it did work this game.
Well, you know, even if you do lose, it's not affecting your economy. Looking at the economy here of players, they are rich. Some big kills economically, but nope, misses. He will save the op.
Let's hear it.
Obviously, you're going to give that to Jet. Eve deserves it. Obviously, herself this game after some bad whiffs yesterday. Last map. Not yesterday. They didn't even play yesterday. My bad. I'm thinking of something completely different right now. It's, you know, going crazy. I can't understand. Just the game's been insane, man.
How crazy this, how crazy this game is. You feel it.
Now you see that they're playing heavy A, but they really like pushing slow when it does come. And I personally like it, but a big pick there from Wildre on the other side. Gets a rotate. Now you have to put someone on C. Meaning B's can be almost completely clear. Gonna have to play heavy towards C and A. Very scary.
He's making this attack op look so good. Gets that opening pick towards C and is already lurking up towards B while the rest of his team goes and re-clears the space that he left while they were showing the early aggression towards A. This is the dynamic that you like to see out of Rendezvous. This is what they were doing on Sunset, but Havan spotting that right there. Aware on the angle right now in Wild Ray, looking to stay posted up on this. The read doesn't come through from Ultralight quite yet, but Regentle is posted up with the Odin here, and right now,
they're not going to clear him.
a lot of chances here with it. He gets it, and there's the trade right now. Foe took him down,
big.
but getting 2 was so huge there. That's what he needed to do. He did his job. Wow.
And immediately now, look at that. It's a 3v3. He gets 2. That's exactly what you wanted here. He was good for 3, but hey, it's fine. You got your 2. EP comes in now. Gotta be kind of scared to push this. Oh no.
Yep.
Wadre's behind them. Does Wadre know? Does. Oh no, the whip!
Nice. He got him though. Took him down, and the Hunter's Fury gonna come through to try to secure this round.
Man's all alone,
But
man.
right now he's not on the spike. He's got time. But Foe with the wrap around the site. Ooh, gonna get caught trying to pick up the utility. 3 on the round for Foe and 9 for Rendezvous into this map.
We do what we
Wow. Banchain got screwed over there by the util, and good timeout here from Ultralight. You obviously need it, man. They just won 2 in a row, and you don't want this team getting momentum. When they get momentum, you aren't like a bullet train. So, so far, it's been an amazing game. It's been back and forth. You know, we saw it looked like Ultralight had the game, kind of lost it now. Obviously, you know, we were talking about a brick foundation earlier. Ultralight was trying to build one, and they just kind of like shot through it. You know, they didn't use a hammer. They just grabbed a gun and started shooting. So,
yeah.
Good job there to just, you know, control the momentum, control the tempo by Rendezvous here.
All right. So with that timeout coming through, I mean, they're looking to regroup into this one right now. And I mean, what a game. I predicted it was going to be closer, but I didn't think it would be this much closer. My goodness. It's an insane game right here. And here we are moving into this. It looks like Wild Ray's getting a similar look over there. Gonna get an early fight over there towards Eve. And right now, Regental is already posted up into this corner. Ooh, Recon Bolt almost gets him there. Ooh, but he's gonna get the shots there. 2 on the round for Regental right now. The positioning coming through, and Rendezvous not clearing that off angle. And that's gonna punish them.
Well, now look at that. You have numbers, and that's what they've been so good. That timeout obviously was big. It reset the momentum, and that's what you really need if you're Ultralight right here. Just getting rid of any momentum they could have. That's really good here. Looks like they want to hit A, but it's going to be scary because they kind of are playing towards A, you know, 4 more positioned that way. Renegade probably got some information right there. Saw 2. And there's Eve with a very important kill. Oh, could have gotten the opt-down. Oh, no.
Ooh.
That could have been big. Now it's a 2v5 here. You got to lock in. You have barely enough time to rotate, but honestly, it might be best to save your guns here. You don't have necessarily the best money for 2 of your teammates here. So, we'll see. Looks like they will choose to save here, just as I expected. A great round there. From Ultralight. It's exactly what you wanted.
10
Holding
seconds
strong.
left.
Here.
And that would lead this to match point. Did not expect to be in this situation if you're Rendezvous. Probably, you know, they're probably a little bit cocky after that first map, and they're making mistakes. You know, you get cocky, you make mistakes. So they got to dial back in here for, what, 5 rounds if you want to just win it straight up.
Yeah. And I think they're definitely checking off everything on their to-do list each round. I don't think they're too complacent this game, simply because I think they're definitely playing the way Rendezvous plays, right? I think we see that dynamic calling from Wild Ray and the way they're moving about the map, but I certainly do think that this is a testament of the fact that Ultralight are clapping back really well into this. They have a clear game plan on Lotus, and it's exactly how they looked against Spectrum too. Even though it's not as dominant, you can see the planning.
Look over towards C right now. It's kind of a fight, but obviously they, you know, are backing off, headed back towards A here, where your op is. Obviously, you got to make a big play here. Get Banchan all alone.
Here.
Very scary for him. He does here, and he's going to call for that rotate, but is it going to be in time? He's got to hold them off for just a few seconds.
He's playing sight.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Strange detected, goes down. Nice with a beautiful shot right there. As they will have a nice push up, but gets punished for it. That's why you don't.
Yeah, that was
need to play with
overzealous.
the team.
Yeah.
Oh, Andre immediately trades though. Now they have numbers.
Here.
Very scary push here. But look, Jet. Jet's gonna go play with her team finally. I was probably just holding for, you know, any lurkers. Seen that a good bit today. It's gonna be a very hard
This is
sight
hard
hit.
too.
You don't have numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but a good shot right
What?
there from Penguin.
Wait a minute. It's actually possible now.
Oh my God!
the
Wait,
pick
it's
comes
never
through.
possible.
Enemy remaining.
What is going on?
Wait, they're
And
gonna.
now
They're gonna.
left by himself.
Oh
Oh!
my gosh! That was with a
So
3K.
close.
I'm great. You're welcome.
Nah, I thought Ultralight won the game right there. That pick
That-
from the Killjoy there was insane because you saw him waiting on the angle, right? He's waiting
Yeah.
for a resmoke, but there's no smokes. His smokes were dead right there, so they know the op is posted on the angle, so he just swings it confidently and just kills him. Wow.
This entire game has just been crazy, and this is what you want. This is what we want, man. This is the fun stuff. It's been
Yeah.
very fun to watch here. It looks like they're playing more towards C, but there is no one on C. So kind of strange. I think they're gonna start calling for a rotate right here, especially if you're Ultralight and KJ. You hear a bunch of util. You hear a bunch of footsteps now too, and yeah, they do call for the rotate. You gotta be somewhat nervous. I mean, what would you do in this situation, Robbie?
Honestly, as Ultralight, I'm looking to get ahead of wherever this take is coming because Knights has a showstopper this round. And we know for a fact that's either coming in on this take or on the retake. He's definitely using it this round. And here we are, moving already into it. The exec, the site is in full control of Rendezvous here. Bomb gonna get planted 4 mound here. So I do anticipate that we're gonna see a lot of smoke spamming this round. There's no lurk. Keep that in mind, though, on the side of Rendezvous. But there is for Ultralight. Bonchan
no.
looking to make a go of this one. He's going around the trip. That does not get him here.
Oh, no. Wait, but Nels has the read. Oh, a beautiful shot right there. Oh, no.
Takes him down, though, but the sight
no.
comes through. And Ultralight, it's all the kills already. Forced into the angle right now, and it's looking like a map 3. Wild Ray gonna hit a headshot there. Gets another, but Penguin to finish it off. And 13 for Ultralight. Wow.
Wow. I agree with you. Wow. That was
Whoa.
amazing. And that is why this might be the game of the week. This might be the game of the week. It's a game like that. That map, it was insane.
Yeah.
Everything, you know. Wow. A great map there. A great map too there. Wildre, he did everything he could. You know, he's the MVP of the entire round, 23, 15, and 4. Very impressive. But, you know, Ultralight, they came in, they were ready. You know, they locked back in. They were like, hey, these guys aren't even actually that good. And they just came in, they were ready. We obviously saw Eve go off this game, 20, 15, and 1. Amazing with the op. And a silent 20 kills from Renegade. Like, honestly, you didn't really hear much from him, but he was good for a silent 20. Great game there right there.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think the performances across the board on Ultralight were so good because last game, I even said it when it was over too. A lot of them really struggling in their performances, especially from a mechanic angle against their 1v1s on Rendezvous. But this game, you saw them winning those fights, especially Eve. Eve turned up this game so much, and it made it so much easier to handle the task at hand, especially on attack, because they started off so nicely with that.
I mean, yeah, I fully agree with you. Eve, whatever they did in the range, it worked. Do it every game, man, because you need it. You need it, because that was the most dominant performance they've showed us versus this team. They have not played that well, you know, during that first game. And then they just kind of came in and played. Like, that's what you want. You know, obviously, I told you earlier, you know, at the start of the stream, they came in ready to game plan. I don't think they were really game planning for Lotus. For Sunset. But then on Lotus, their game plans were just perfect. They played it well. Understood the map. And now I mean, hey, we got a next map. We got a third map. Did not think
Yeah.
we'd be in a third map situation, but hey, we are.
We've only had that one other time, and it was Revamp versus I Love My Host. That's the only other time that we got a third map, so this is going to be exciting. And speaking of third map, folks, we're going to go to a short intermission, but stay tuned because we'll be back. Oh! Chamber and Cypher.
Ooh. Double Sensi, I like it.
I don't mind double Sensi, but I don't know if I like the solo KO, though. Huh.
I mean, KO flashes aren't necessarily that bad. Especially if you can combine them with something like, you know, Omen Paranoia. It could work really well. I'm wondering what Eve is going to play here. Obviously, standards
Jet.
usually. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They could go Raze. I mean, they could.
But I think with the comp around them, though, it looks like it's definitely going to be Jet. They're playing the standard Ascent comp. But we do have Raze on the side of Rendezvous, so that's more intriguing because I think we saw the Raze another time this event. I'm not entirely sure. I'll check back later. But Raze on Ascent, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I like it. You know, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what meta is. It matters if you're confident on the agent. Obviously, Knights
Yes.
played Raze every single map so far. Very confident on the agent. So keep Knights on Raze, even if technically Jet's the better choice.
Yeah.
And obviously, yeah,
Unanimous.
Eve, yep, expected.
Eve staying on Jet. Yeah. I didn't expect anything different there, but this
I really
comp
wish
is
we could have gotten that
crazy.
like Jeffy Jet.
Yeah, this Rendezvous comp, I don't know if I like it, though. I'm a little concerned going into this one, to be honest with you. It's harder to clear a lot more spaces with just the solo KO. I know the flashes are really good. Even the 0 point, you know, to help give the info on certain extremities, but you don't have that Sova drone or even like a Sky Flash or a Fade Haunt. You don't have a second initiator to pair with that. And usually you don't see the KO alone for that reason. So I'm intrigued of how they're going to play around this, but they're starting on defense. So, you know, a bit of a advantage here with the double Sentinel. And so I don't mind that side, but on attack, I think they're going to have a little more challenges. But on the side of Ultralight, this is the comp that we see played at least 99% of the other times on Ascent. Where do you think this match goes? Do you think this is Ultralight series or Rendezvous? Prediction?
I mean, really, I can't tell you, but looking at just comps, like you said, you know, Rendezvous, they've always had strange comps because you're trying to fit a chamber in everywhere. But they have made it work, and they do incredible game planning. And they showed that during the first map and even second map. So, I mean, hey, we might see the weird comp come out on top here. But that default comp, it's just so good. You know, Sova, this is Sova's playground, and they don't even have a Sova, you know, Rendezvous.
Yep.
So it's very scary. I'm very scared for them coming into this third map. You don't have, you know, a lot of the default agents. So we will see here coming into round one. Obviously, Ultralight playing towards A here. Looks like they might want to fight for mid. Play slow near A. Just actually more of a default here.
Yep. And Wild Ray, you see the game plan a little early here. Looks like he's really going to use this Rendezvous to try to get this space.
Oh, look at how much
So confusing
space they
using that
have.
term.
It's like you're saying the team name, but it's Yuto.
Yeah. Eve in here, but Foe looking to come onto the angle. But right now, the site has been taken here by Ultralight. Now, one thing I was talking about in the other series, Hydrox, is the lack of taking space, some of these teams.
Spike planted.
And not a lot of utility was expended in order for Ultralight to take this space. So right now in this game, you can already see the nerves in the way they're playing it.
Most definitely. But Ultralight did really good there at the beginning of the round to get a lot of space, and we're about to see first contact here.
Yep.
Oh no! Eve goes down. Could have gotten, was good for 1 or 2, but goes down. Knife goes down, and Spike is out in the open. A big flash right there. As it peeks out.
What in the
Very much
world?
winnable. Ready to go all alone.
Whoa.
TPs.
Wait a
Nobody knows
minute.
where he is. Wait, where
You
is
see
he?
the TP right there?
Oh!
Nels. A little confused there, but Rendezvous nonetheless gonna get that round there.
Honestly, Ultralight started off that round really well, but this is something Rendezvous has done really good this entire series, and that's retaking. They have some of the most dominant retaking I've seen so far in the VLE, and you know they got to keep that up if they want to win against, you know, a team like Ultralight, which is very well rounded, and obviously has the better comp too. here, obviously playing towards A, you're probably going to eco stack if you're ultralight. I mean, you don't really have guns. So you probably want to hit A hard, but you're coming into a hard, site hold with a Cypher on site and Omen. So going to be very hard here.
And right now, the pressure's starting to mount for both of these teams. A tied series. And right now, moving into this one right now, Eve going to shoot out the trip. Looking to get the entry onto the site, but Ill Vision looking to deny. Great with the footwork around the cages, and right now to deny the site. Kill trips coming on through, but getting traded by Penguin, but Nell's going to follow that one up. And the support comes through the site, and right now, Rendezvous playing around this choke point very well. Denying the entry, and Regental, once again, caught in a clutch situation, looking to do damage here with the Classic. Nothing really left in store.
Once again, this is your bonus round. You're expected to lose, but so far, it's looking like a repeat of that first map in these first 2 rounds, and that's not good. Especially, you got to shake off these nerves, especially if you want to start out 2-0 here. And I've said it at the very beginning of the very beginning of the stream. This is big for both teams. You set how the rest of your season's gonna go. If you're Rendezvous. So a very big game here. And looking at last round, not really much you can do. They eco stacked, and it didn't work. Hey, it happens. But now you gotta win this round. You cannot let them snowball out of control like they did during the first map. And I think they're really worried about that. They're playing heavy towards A. I think they want to, maybe hit mid a little bit along with this. Maybe. Or they might just go straight into A. But look at that. They have 4 on site. This is very scary. About to be a big fight already. As a push again, Util goes out.
But look at the stack, too. This is so dangerous. It's a Cypher setup and a stack here. Right now, such a read here from Rendezvous. But this is smart because, look, we're on the bonus. We know that guns were bought by Ultralight here. So we're going to play the stack onto the side. I love this from them. The game plan already coming out so dominant this early game. With those shots, they haven't confirmed which agent that is. They know one is towards market here. And the direction of that smoke is going to call out one. And they heard the Cypher setup. They hear that 3 are on this B site. That's why these rotations are coming through. Playing around this info so well. And look, leaving the insert there. This is how Ultralight play.
I really like that. If they really want to, they could re-hit B. They got info. But it really looks like they want to hit A. Oh, look at that chamber. Chamber's going to catch a timing on KJ.
These rotations.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't think they're going to clear chamber. Oh, no, they're not going to.
He does.
Oh, yeah, he clears. Roger, I thought he had him. So he goes down. That's the very first kill. First blood of the round. A very big first blood, too. Gives them numbers. And now the IGL is down, too. Goes quiet for a minute. Util starts coming out right here. Oh, Banchan's alone on site. Finds a very important kill.
Now,
sorry, Eve on site.
This one all by himself. Eve. There it is.
Still very winnable.
Ooh.
I lied. It is not winnable.
Nope.
Great round there. Obviously, you're not allowing their economy to snowball, and that's where this map is already differentiating from our first 2 maps. Very big round there for Ultralight. You're stopping their economy from snowballing. Now you're pretty even, and it's our first full rifle round of the half. Obviously, Wild Ray already has an op out, so it's gonna be scary to push him. And look at that, they're playing so heavy on B, and almost nothing mid. If you hit mid, you could gain a lot of info here. It looks like they maybe want to hit A. Once again, just completely
I like this game.
Quiet.
I like this game because both these teams, they're kind of doing some of the things we see pros do. The way that these teams are kind of leaving inserts and getting these rotations through and, checking their corners. Like, it's really good, actually, right now. So I'm very impressed by the performance by both of these teams nonetheless, even though this series, Map 1 was so dominant, Map 2 was close. Both of them looking really good.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, both teams, like we said, they've been preparing, and they prepare well. They have good coaches. Very good coaches at that. And Wadre, could he be caught off guard? Someone fires an off shot.
Holding the smoke there.
Very scary push right here. Flashes come in.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Finds one.
Yeah. Kill trips coming
very
in
important
clutch,
kill
but
there.
Eve,
How is he still
Yeah.
alive right there? Finally goes down, and it's
I have no idea.
3v3, even at the chaos.
Spike down.
3v2. Oh no, he's right
One
behind
enemy
him.
remaining.
Nels goes down, and that was a 1v2. Very scary though.
This is possible for Regental.
Yeah, but he doesn't have
1v2 here.
life.
He doesn't have time to do this. I know what he's doing. He's gonna go to A, try to use the from the
10
shadows
seconds left.
to get that spike,
No
but he doesn't
time.
have time to make this play. Yeah, nice try.
And he's actually not gonna do that. He's just gonna chill out mid.
Yeah, no time
Looks like
to
you
do
were
that.
wrong. Looks like you were wrong for once, Robbie. Sorry.
Well, I saw his timer was running out. Figured he didn't have enough time there, but that was definitely the plan.
Most definitely. And I think they should game plan around their ults. You know,
Yeah.
you have the Omen ult. That's big. If you can bait out a rotation with 3 guys hitting heavy B and get A for free with that Omen TP, you could gain a lot. You just gotta think about it.
Here.
Yeah.
Coming in here, round 5, just 3-1. And if you're just not joining us on the stream, map scores right now is 1-1. This is the final map. Looks like Eve wants to entry, but it's a very scary entry to entry. But there's nothing
Yeah.
on site, so it's just quiet
His
now.
smoke command gonna come right on through to confirm the hit over towards this B site. As you said, nobody on site, but he tries to push the smoke, gets punished for it. And Foe looking to play very safe around this angle. No utility gonna be able to be used for an early retake here, but Nels with a spam just makes this so much more possible. It's already a 3v5, and the deficit is on the side of Ultralight. They're gonna have to get into this one, get some picks. Bonchan looking for the fight, but Havan is the one that prevails up. Knights
They don't
with
know.
the blast pack over the hut, and right
He's
now
gonna stay
Redental,
again.
yeah, looking to save here. What a round there.
Wow. And I just want to say this: Nels has played the exact same thing 2 times, and it's worked.
Yeah.
you would think they would change up, but nope. Still very good so far. I'm very impressed with just how well they're playing this Ascent map. Obviously, timeout comes in from Ultralight. You need to stop their momentum. They're already up 4-1 coming into round 6. So during this timeout, I just want to say this too. I did not expect this game to be as good as it's been.
Yeah. I mean, I knew it was going to be good, but map 3?
No, I was
Wow.
expecting 2 close map 1s, but we've been blessed with a map 3 here today. And like I said, if you just now are tuning in with us, the map score is 1-1, and this is the final map. And you know, I've talked about how big this map is. Like I said, it's a mood setter for both teams headed into week 3, final week game of the week too. So very big. That they probably have the least amount of time to game plan for next week. So
Yeah. I honestly thought that week 2, we had our best match in ILH versus Gentle Minions. That one was where both games were 13-11, and we thought they were going to go into overtime, but Clutches were keeping that game going on. I mean, this series is so much better because you see so much good gameplay. Both teams are obviously came here to play. They're not making the
most
same
definitely.
mistakes that we saw a lot of other teams.
But I mean, talking about the game right now, Ultralight, they got to lock back in. Obviously, probably kind of scared right now. You know, Rendezvous, they don't really care. They're probably chilling right now in VC, but you can definitely feel the nerves coming from Ultralight just in the way they're playing right now. Once again, they like playing heavy on site, but look at that mid. He's completely in Rendezvous control.
Yep.
That's not good. That means, it's going to not be very hard to rotate if they do decide to.
Yeah. And they know the hit is coming here too, because that early DRX trap play that they made over there towards tiles, they saw the rotations go. And so they know that this presence is towards the A site. Nobody rotated back out towards B. So it's looking like a flood retake. And there it is. Flash going to come through. And right now, Eve posted up onto the site. And right now, getting ahead of this one is going to be Nails. And then Foe with the second shot there. Playing around the dark cover. Very nice towards Hell there. Eve going to finally get the trade here. But the man advantage is on the side of Rendezvous.
Well, it's
Right
only
now,
one
Wild
man.
Ray-
I mean, hey, that's
Yeah.
winnable.
And Wild
Oh, no,
Ray,
Eve.
but the paint shells.
Oh,
Eve is low
almost
here.
done right there.
And right now, Penguin
Oh,
looking to post up, but get caught with the swarm grenades in hand.
Oh.
Knight's going to drop down and get the second shot. And here it is, 5 for Rendezvous. They're running away with this one.
Oh no, and this is not good here for Ultralight. You gotta lock back in. Like I said, this is not looking good, but they can still win this. You know, hey, it's Valorant. It's never not winnable, and that's what I love about this game, man. You get me down, you get me down 12-1, and you can somehow come back. I mean, it's the reason I think we all love this game.
Didn't that happen to NRG, the old core on Optic?
Honestly, I have no clue. They might have.
Yeah, they were up like 12-0 in a scrim, and then lost 14-12 or something like that.
Oh God, that would be horrible.
Yeah, I heard a story like that, but no, you're absolutely right. It's Valorant. You never know who wins, but Rendezvous, they're so ahead right now, and the confidence is on their side. You can tell they're controlling the tempo so far into this map.
Well, I mean, hey, we could immediately see that change. You know, Ultralight, they did that last game. But and ult goes down. I mean, hey, that clears a lot of sight, but obviously you're gonna have to push against an op. And that's very scary. You don't want to push against those. Smoke goes down, denies info. Oh, if he would have taken that shot, he would have got an Eve.
Yeah.
Very sad, but nice a kill on Banchan, and they're just going down like. Oh my gosh! Wow!
You blink and you miss it. Yeah, this was insane right now. They are way too good right now. Oh my goodness!
Hey, it's 6-1, a flawless retake, and Ultralight can't do nothing. They're cornered. They are like a scared puppy in the corner right now, and there's absolutely nothing they can do.
Yeah, I mean, Rendezvous are so proactive on the retake. They don't even let the execute fully come through from Ultralight, and you can tell that's catching them off guard, because in that one, there was no, contingency plan. They were trying to go for the spike plant there, but Redento was still left in main, and the flood was coming from heaven, and it was just too much for them to deal with.
Good flash right there. Gonna deny some info. We're about to get an off battle. Oh, wow, Draven, a beautiful shot.
He's won so many of those too against Eve.
And Eve, Eve is probably really down right now. Going 3-7 this map, not good. Definitely probably hurting the team. And it's all quiet now.
Yeah. And what I like here too is Wild Ray was posted up on Cat, gets that first opening pick, and is already reposted here mid. That dynamic play, that's one thing that's kind of required when you play this agent. Like we said, when you play the chamber, you lose some passive info. I know they have the Cypher, but the repositionings are really helping them keep control of these spaces.
I took a big kill right there.
Yep.
But still, there's no info. I mean, there's 3 guys kind of where they want to be. And you're just, they're clearing out, trying to find some stuff. Obviously, some stuff's going down mid. A very good kill there from Nels on Penguin. Now it's a 2v5. This could easily just fall out of control. Banchan low of an off there. Beautiful shot. Could immediately make this a big one. Another beautiful shot. Look at that. He just went from a 5v2 to a 3v2 in seconds.
Yeah, but the task is still tall, though. The Cypher setup is here. They cannot get onto this site. And Omen's back site. They're going to have to save the op.
10 seconds left.
This is a very scary push. But, hey, you got 2 big kills right there. And you're going to need that. You need to start hitting their eco. And they also dig an ult. Yeah.
Yep.
Very valuable round right there.
The damage is done, but the rounds are still so heavily in favor of Rendezvous right now. Ultralight are going to have to use this Hunter's Fury to their advantage this round if they want to crawl back into this one. And they still also have the op in hand. Save there.
I think we definitely need, if you're Ultralight, you're going for 3 to 4 rounds this half. You cannot just get 1 round this half, because immediately, if you lose 1 round next half, it's match point.
Yep.
It is a very...
Look at that. It's a protocol by Rendezvous.
No. Rendezvous knows they have a good read right here. This is very scary. You have multiple pushed up here.
They're going... Ooh, they're still doing it. They're still doing it.
Oh no,
what?
they pushed up deep right here.
There it is.
Way to go. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They just had an off with a ghost.
Not from his POV, but that's definitely impressive. Yeah.
Give him credits where due. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Claps to you. And look, they're going to hit. Oh, this is still scary because there's a Cypher on site. Very scary.
Oh, they're looking for the tripwire. They knew that tripwire was there last time, but Illvision
still
inside. Go for the
fine.
peek, but the running gun lands, and he lands a second one there, and a third for L Vision onto the round. Wow. And all of a sudden, there it is. Wow. Eve pushing up the up here. Gonna get 2 on the board, and right now the dash comes through. Fancy with the footwork around the wall, and Knight not able to land the shot. And there's a jump gonna come through in the knife. He brings it out. Oh no! Whoa!
Man. Oh my god. What a crazy round.
The classic shotgun couldn't do it. Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Oh my god. Wow. Well, we gotta talk about that 3K though. That 3K helps secure the round. Cypher locking down sight. And I thought it was about to be, you know, brought back in from Eve. Obviously trying to get back in themselves right now. So.
Null command gonna come through, and the attention is over here towards the A site already for Ultralight.
Yeah, you see that rotate immediately coming in. Rendezvous has the read. Ooh, good shot there. Ooh. They're already on site. Oh my gosh. Already a 2v4. Not pretty.
Wait, what?
What?
Eve just backed into it there. What the hell was that?
Oh gosh, and
it's a 1v4. Oh.
Cover going out.
And I mean, like you're all alone, man. You've been alone multiple rounds in a row. This is not good, and you're cornered.
Yep.
It's very scary.
There's a 1v1 here though.
Could find an important kill. Oh, they fight each other.
What was Nels on that there?
It's like they saw each other, like, whoa, that's a guy.
Yeah. He's right there. That reminds me. That reminds me of the Jogamo moment when he was moving in front of the guy over there, A main.
Wait a second. Wait, this round is not over. I don't know what we're on about. Look at this. He has an ult. He has an ult.
Nah, he's got him. Wild Ray.
Oh, he won't find him. Yeah, we could see this. Oh, he misses.
Oh, he forced him off. Wait. Ooh.
Oh, it goes down.
Dang.
It was winnable. It was winnable there for a second.
Yeah. But winnable's not enough though, Hydrox. I mean, Ultralight always clutch situations, and it's not enough right now going into this map. This is looking like map 1, and I'm very nervous for Ultralight.
I would be really scared if I was Ultralight too, man. And you can hear me stuttering, and I'm like nervous for them. I was like, I'm shaking over here. So it looks like, you know, if I'm Ultralight, I want to get that mid control really quick here. Oh. And they do exactly that. Look at that big almost got down Niels. Paranoia comes in, one behind. Immediately it's a 3v4 situation already. Very scary. Oh no. Oh, barely dodged it. Big dodge right there.
So perfect there.
And it's still winnable. Goes down at the ground. What are you looking at? He's alone right now. And
oh my goodness.
Knights with 3, a silent 3 right there. Good shots right there to secure the round. Great round right there.
Feeling it.
10-1. It's 10-1. And Ultralight's worst nightmares are coming true right now. Are they only going to get 1 this half? They don't even have full buys. I mean, Renegade doesn't even have a rifle. It's not pretty.
Yeah, this force is very. I mean, they have to though. It's the last round of the half, but
they have to. Yeah.
It's very desperate. Really gonna have to grasp something into this round. You see the Bulldog and the full armor come out for Penguin there, so definitely something they can work with. But the Tour de Four.
You see, they tried to fight for mid, but it didn't work. And look, it's just that immediate. Hey, we don't really care how much space you get. We're gonna stop you. Gonna work. We're about to see Nels in a fight. Penguin's on 20 HP, goes down. Oh no.
Wow, and the trade still comes through though. They're playing so well together right now, Rendezvous.
It's a 4v2 situation. It's still winnable. Every round is winnable, but you just gotta make something out of nothing right here. And it's very hard to do against a team that doesn't make mistakes very often, like Rendezvous. Ooh, but they couldn't. Nels. He could either find one or get
Nels.
destroyed. He's about to be punished or destroyed. I don't think they know.
Nels.
Oh, he whiffs.
Uh-oh.
Wait, it's a flash here. You can win this.
There it is. The flash comes through.
Attacker
Almost
spawn.
good for 2. Just a little bit of whiff right there. You have 40 seconds. We're about to get another info. Flash goes in, and he goes down. 11 to 1 half.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to say it's over, but
Switching sides.
it's Jover.
it's over.
It is. It's got to be.
But,
I mean,
like I've said this a million times now.
yeah.
It's always possible. I mean, the nerves are high, and I used to play athlete. I was an athlete personally. With nerves so high, you play at your best. When you are nervous, when you are shaky, you play at your best. So we could definitely see that from Ultralight here. That nerves, they start building up, and you start just going off. Just kind of like let them control you. Lock in your flow state, kind of. Get in your flow state.
Let's go. Keep it up.
And that's exactly what they want here. It looks like they have a good read on Rendezvous here. Gonna back off immediately though. Some good util there.
Ooh,
As
Ping
Hay
coming
will
on
be in on
through.
B.
Forcing Eve off the angle, and here's the hit right now. Going right into this one. It's Rendezvous. They want to end this off real nice and hot. And right now, Nels with the opening pick and a retake already there. But Knights, he did this on Lotus, and he's doing it again. He's in the forward position. Going to try to catch one off before they even come in for the retake right now. But the flash comes through, dodging it. And still Knights in this corner can do the damage. But right now, Bonchan very approached there. And right now, 4v3. HP is low on the side of Ultralight, though, for one of their players. And here we are.
2 big kills right there.
Playing
Give
into
some
this one.
numbers. Ooh. And Chad will get another big one. It's a 1v4.
Wow.
How the
Where
tides
has
have
the pick's
turned.
gone? Wait a minute. Oh.
And how the tides have turned in 1 round. But then again, they did win an early round. And this is something that this team has been really good at. It's been pistol rounds. But pistol rounds don't win you the game. What wins you the game is the rifle rounds. They're gonna have to keep up that momentum. I don't think they can lose another round here. If you're Ultralight, we need to see them come back and win this. I'm wanting them to come back and win this. I know I'm a caster. I'm not supposed to be biased, but I'm wanting them to come back and win this. It will make for a great story, man.
It really will. I mean, and even though I think the storyline's already so dense here, it looks so good. These teams, I think both these teams are really good. I know Ultralight are having a hard time in the series right now, but I go back to the conversation about our reigning champions in Zeta. I think that these two teams right here are going to give that team more of a run for their money than anyone else right now.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Zeta, I got to watch some footage from them live. Oh, some fight going down mid. We're over here talking about Zeta. Oh, no.
Nels.
Oh, no.
Oh. Awkward mid-round right now, but nonetheless, there's 3 still left on the board for Rendezvous right now. And you can see them trying to go around these angles, but the wall bang.
No, good for an ace.
The wall bang to Colette, yeah. That's insane.
And they are good for an ace.
Ace.
I want to see it too.
Ace. Come on, Eve.
Oh, could have went down
Spamming
right
on
there.
the
Very
angle
scary.
there. Gotta cross.
This is, your teammates are trying to get you it. Give it to them.
The game's going down. Yeah, there it is. The ace for Eve coming on through. I think that's the second of this event so far.
And that is amazing. That is exactly what we wanted here. We want some fun. And look at this.
Yeah.
They've won 2 in a row now. And like I said, they're embracing the nerves. Obviously, Eve now starting to feel herself again. And after 2 rounds, they're top fragging. And that's exactly what you want. I mean, hey, they're feeling themselves on defense. So that's good. Hopefully they can continue this path and win a few more rounds, make it more possible win.
This is a bonus so needed right now on the side of Ultralight. And
Oh, yeah,
right
most
now,
definitely.
they're not doing anything super early to go into this one right now, Hydrox.
Yeah, the default, you got 1 lurking up A, and then it looks like they really want to hit B. But obviously, with the lurk, you could rotate. You could find 1 right here. Oh, he sees 1. And they are going to call for 1 to rotate. 2? Oh, no. That's what Rendezvous has done so well. And it's just like bait out those rotates like they're doing right now. Look at that. There's just one really holding side. But Eve goes down mid. The big pick right there. And they will begin the B hit. And Banshing finds the trade, a very important trade right. Oh.
And here's the hit. The door's going to be closed just to make it a little bit harder to come into this retake. But right now, this lurk, and they're trying to sniff it out. You see them even expending a flash towards there. And that confirms it. The shots for Wild Ray. But the retake is coming through, and Wild Ray's going to have to speed up on this flank right now. They're looking to get ahead of this one, both towards lane. And Nail's getting shut down right there, but Knights to get the trade. And it's looking really dangerous here on the side of Ultralight, but Regentle with one of his own. And right now, it's Foe by himself on the site. Wild Ray going to have to go quicker here. And Foe getting the first one. Regentle dropping down, but the bullets of Wild Ray lands as he fastens up that flank there, and it's 12. It's so awkward for Ultralight.
Match point.
I don't know.
Welcome
I think it's over here.
Baby. Welcome to match point. This is where Ultralight can put them down. They can put themselves down in the history and make the comeback true. They can either A, be historical, make the comeback, or B, they could fall short. It would be insane if we saw this comeback. And I know everyone watching probably wants it besides from Rendezvous fans, but you guys can shut up. Look at here, Rendezvous does want to hit A.
Rendezvous stocks up right now.
Hey, you see that? I mean, Rendezvous chilling right now. Not a care in the world. They're just playing comp right now. That's what I really like about them. Just so calm. Precise, and look at that. Just like that, they have sight in seconds.
Yeah. Quiet before the storm does end. And here we are onto the site, and the null command to stop the flood retake right now from Ultralight. So this is going to delay the time that they can get into this one. And not too much to expend here on the side of Ultralight. Around much needed, but Nail's getting ahead of it. And he's able to do that because the null command was still popped in that moment. And there it is. 0 point going to come through towards Heaven, but Havan right ahead of it. And Ultralight going to have to speed up on this retake if they want to get into it. And there it is, the picks coming through. Wild Ray looking to push through the smoke right now. Foe with one of his own. And Eve landing the op shots, but Ill Vision trading it out. Pushing through the smoke there. The fragment to come through, and it kills him. There it is.
They have barely enough time.
They got around.
There we have it. I'm calling a comeback.
Oh, no.
No, I cursed them. It's the caster's curse.
It might be. I don't think so, though. I mean, I think that, yep, they did. I was going to say, is Rendezvous going to invest into some rifles here? Some half shields?
You know, that's a beautiful round right there from Ultralight. And they needed it, too. Because obviously, you can't lose anymore. Losing is just off the board. You can't be like, oh, hey, that's a good round. No, if you lose the series. You know, this is a scary situation here for Ultralight. Because you don't want Rendezvous to, you know, start off the season 1-0. No one does. Besides from Rendezvous, of course. And look at here, Rendezvous defaulting. And they immediately got making trouble. One goes down towards B. Beautiful kill there, right there from Eve. And look at that, they already have A again. They are so good at taking sight.
I like the idea there, too, that UL was doing over there towards main. But right now, Knight's getting a little overzealous on the approach right now. He's always done that on all these maps, and they're very aware of it. So this time, very quicker to the approach, and Eve already with 3 on the round with the up.
Oh my god!
But the flash comes through and landed it. Are we gonna see another ace? Are we gonna see another ace? Oh my goodness. Aldro gonna come through, only frenzy in hand right now, and we're gonna push through the door there, trying to give Eve the ace. You can tell it. They were trying to give Eve the ace there. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Eve's disconnected.
Eve went a little too hard there.
Tech Boss probably was hitting his monitor. Why'd you steal my ace? I could hear it right now, you know, thousands of miles away. Just, why'd you steal my ace? Yeah. But what a great round. I mean, this Tech Boss gives us a little bit more to talk about. Eve filling themselves right now. A 4K and a 5K to start off this half, and it's, you know, hey, it looked impossible, but it is possible. It's 5-12, and you have gun advantage. I mean, money advantage. It's just, you cannot lose. You can't lose anymore. Never again. Yeah. No, losing's not a thing. And I know they're
see an 11. If we see an 11-1/2 into another 11-1/2,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
I might get out of my chair and do a backflip.
Oh, you gotta turn on the camera for that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta turn on
I
the
might
camera
just
for
do a
that.
backflip. Because this is crazy. I don't know, though. They have the rifles here this time for RDV. This is their chance to close it out.
Even still, I mean, we saw last game how dominant this ultralight team can be. And they've shown it this half so far. And I think we're going to see them at least make it a good game. No one wanted to see a 13-1. They've made it a good game. And we're going to continue seeing that. Because this is a good team right here. And look at that. They've already are. Look at the read. Look at the read from Ultralight. They know. That's a great read right there. From Renegade. Sorry that I cannot say your name. Apologizing.
Uh-oh. Odin spam. Doesn't get, oh, that doesn't spot him, though. He doesn't have to do that. Oh, get the spam in there. Gonna get tagged through it, though, right there. The 0 point gonna come through. And he's caught in an awkward position here, but Wild Ray not taking into account what was going on there.
Oh my gosh.
Gonna have to cancel that TP there, but Eve with the kill through the smoke there. And right now, already such an awkward position for Rendezvous. Ultralight really showing some confidence right now while they're down.
I'm telling you, those few rounds, Eve, your teammate getting a ace changes the game. You get so hype, and we can tell it. We can tell just how much this team wants this. And we're definitely seeing it right here. Honestly, if you're Rendezvous, you don't really... Honestly, you're probably going to save here. You don't really have a lot of money. I think that's what they're going to do. Maybe rotate towards A and just try to pull something out. Yeah, it looks like they will be rotating A. Smoke does go down mid, denying information. Pushing up mid now.
There's definitely some chances
30
here, though.
seconds left.
Right now, Ultralight not having a clear read on where this hit is going. But the alarm bot going to confirm the presence over here towards mid at the very least. And the person on the other side of this is Bonchan. But it's a trap set up. Penguin pushing through the smoke because the dark cover gives him the opportunity. And that open window is taken. And right now, another awkward position. 10 seconds left on the clock and not enough time to plant. Gonna have to save these rifles.
That's what you need, man.
Last player standing.
They get another one down, and Knights is on 1 HP. You can get him down too, but he finds a great kill right there. And look, just like that, you were just 6 rounds away from a 12-12 game and overtime. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I mean, this is what we need. We need games like this every week, man. Call whoever's scripting these games. Who's scripting?
Right? Who's writing the script here? Because this is crazy. I hope the script says we get an overtime.
I hope so,
this is looking
too.
like it could be.
Look at this. Now they're playing heavy A. Rendezvous, you know, you don't really see them playing heavy a lot and like pushing fast. They play heavy, but they don't push. Very slow, methodical, and Eve feeling herself still on top of that leaderboard. Oh my gosh, such a dominant performance so far.
Yeah, and that lurk from Wild Ray is getting shut down so many times, and they're not really changing the pacing on that right now. But this round, the story is a little different. The plant comes through, but Eve was such ahead of the smoke with the tailwind, and right now, just another round for Eve to become dominant here. And right now, posted onto the side, they're going to have to play on site here with the close range guns. They're not going to be able to go back to main and retreat off the site. And Omen making it very possible here right now, but the shots are labored from Nels. Caught out in the open. And there it is, Knights under. He does get a pick there, but...
Oh no, it's still winnable.
It's so possible. Yeah. Oh, he's 5 HP though, I don't know. They're going to have to get into this quick. Oh!
Yep.
And there it is.
Their time? Yep, plenty of time.
Yeah.
Wow. Great.
I mean...
Honestly, look at Eve. 22, 14, and 4. Just playing a different game than her team.
Yep.
Carrying so far.
You can tell they need this. 16 assists as well for Bonchan. 13 for Nels. You see the KO picks coming out, yeah.
Well, you know, we don't really talk about assists that often. We mostly focus on kills, but these guys are providing so much information in the flashes. They are making such a difference for their duelist and for their entry fraggers. And also, Wild Ray, he's not having the best performance. playing with a
You want
playing
to
with
play?
40
Let's
France
play.
right here. Already, a pick goes down really early.
I'm going
Just
to note
playing
something
with
here. I
Melf
said
right
an agent select as well. You know, I don't want to say I told you so, but I mean, the solo KO on this attack is so difficult. There's not much information you can really get with just a KO.
Here.
Oh
with
no,
the
you
tools.
are correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
you
initiate,
can
it's
say you
so
told
hard
me
here.
so.
Oof.
Oh, a beautiful shot there from Eve. Exactly what you want to see from your star duelist.
Spike planted.
Oh, out aimed.
Punished. Yep.
Teleport's ready.
They do it without Eve.
Hunter's Fury, though, that didn't get any value. It's a big tool going into this.
Oh,
They lost
no.
that. Ooh.
3v3. Very scary situation right now for Ultralight. You're playing a hard retake versus a good team. Oh no. This
Uh-oh.
could
I think
be
it's
over.
over here.
It could be.
Bonchan looking to come back into this one, and right now they're going to have to tap one of the spike. Dark cover comes on through, but right now the spams can come through the smoke right now, and he gets on it. And right now, Nell's going to have to confirm the positioning on the spike right now. And there it is. It comes through. 13 on the board and a 2-1 for Rendezvous. Wow.
It's over.
Oh, wow. But Ultralight did so good in that. They made the
my
comeback
God.
look so possible, but that last round right there, honestly, Eve was popping off, but I think she got a little overzealous in the peaks before her team rotated for that retake. I think that right there was a detriment in that round.
You know, I just want to say this was a fun series, man. Eve went off the final 2 maps. And you know, we saw right when Eve died, the hopes of the comeback just died with her. Obviously, you know, without your star duelist who outfragged everyone in the game, and if it wasn't for Eve, honestly, it would have probably been a much, you know, worse game. Great game though. You know, both teams
What an
played well.
amazing series.
They played their hearts out. You know, this is going down.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the best games I've seen so far in this league.
Agreed. No, I totally agree with that. Such a good series here. Speaking of a good series, I mean, it was such a pleasure to cast with you today, Hydrox. Thank you so much for joining me on the Casters booth today.